I don't even know what to say anymore. Oh, hi.
How was work?
It was great. Oh, okay. Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Can you see why she slammed that door? And that door? There's two doors now. Most likely the bathroom door, but there's only one bathroom door, so two slams. Welcome to Two Dads, One Mic. I'm Frank. The void is 4 states away. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the background, but just know we love you guys. All kinds of things are happening. This episode is the fuck up. Alright, so here's the deal. We have not made a new episode in a while, but we have an episode that we have never posted. So we're gonna post that episode. This was in a time that we had changed our name to something else entirely. I think I say it in the beginning, and I call my co-host a complete fucking moron because he insisted that we were going to get sued over our name. Like Two Girls in a Cup is ever going to sue us. We're still shitting in cups. And between that, oh wow, my daughter's here now. And yeah. I will be the princess.
I'm princess.
You're the princess?
Yeah.
Damn right. Anyway, so enjoy the episode. I'm sorry for everything that's about to happen. Side note, I also started it with a bunch of bloopers. Thanks. Bye.
Hey guys, Frank and Mino here. Just want to take a second to talk about the amazing Anchor app.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast.
It's a free tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer.
And Anchor will distribute your podcast to multiple different streaming services such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more.
The best part about it is you can even get paid on your podcast without having a minimum listenership. As long as one person listens to it, you did it!
Now download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to start your own podcast journey.
Don't forget, that's Anchor on the App Store or anchor.fm on your browser.
Now back to the podcast.
Feels good.
Daniel's hard.
Why is Daniel hard?
He's looking at the computer right now and very intense. All I see is his boner. Boner Jams 2020. Starring Daniel de la Cruz.
A.K.A. Carlito. Go.
We're fighting superheroes on this episode.
Booty,
Booty, booty, booty, booty, booty.
booty rocking everywhere.
Scarlett Johansson is sexy.
But she got a weird face.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
I'd fuck it.
You are biased.
So we've done this take like 7 times.
Yeah, because it's only taken us 3 episodes to, again, come to the same conclusion that we are not scripted people.
The last episode was fine.
Well, the last segment. What
was honest.
When we broke into it and we actually got into the conversation, because, man, did that new segment feel forced as
That news segment was awful.
It was so unnatural.
And I'm sorry for anyone that had to hear that shit.
Yeah, again, thank you guys for...
still listening, because you guys have nothing else to do.
Yeah, thank you guys, again, for giving us the opportunity here. We should probably, just in case, introduce ourselves. I'm Mino.
I'm Frank.
and this is Two Dads and a Mic.
Yep. It's a little different from last time.
Yeah, we're actually in...
We had to change our name because someone was a little offended that we might be the same thing as someone else out there.
It's too close to call. Like, we've had this conversation multiple times.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, okay.
Some sensitive bitch out there.
I mean, we're not going to specifically call out anybody, but... Wow. Wow. Excuse me, because I was trying not to get, deal with, some legalities down the road and everything, especially since considering...
Listen, it's 2 girls, 1 cup. It's totally different.
When the girls are mad at us, that's the problem.
The problem is that you kept shitting into a cup.
The problem is you drank it.
It's audio.
At one point in time, we were like, this is too much. We're like... All right.
No one's going to see this. On that note... We want to give a big shout out to Daniel.
Hey, yeah.
He's recording us right now on video.
Yeah, which we are fortunate enough to, know Daniel through work, and we've been grateful and gracious to be blessed by his directive skills, and he's been killing it with this professional grade equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can really zoom in on me and Frank's depression and bags under our eyes.
I mean, there's a lot of bags.
The bags underneath my eyes are designer.
Your bags are so low, just like a 90-year-old man's balls.
You can grocery shop with my bags.
Swinging that thing around. Stop it. I'm just really tired, guys.
I'm just sleepy. But yeah, you know what? Also, if you guys will see this later in the first YouTube upload, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
We are actually...
With the right name.
Yeah, with the right name.
Yeah.
We are actually in a closed-off office. I want to give a huge shout-out to my older brother, Raphael, and his business partner, Guy, for being gracious enough to let us record in a kind of sound-off, closed-off office, which is fantastic. The audio sounds great.
Yep.
So shout-out to my brother and them, and shout-out to Sizzling Restaurant Week. That's a local thing here in Southwest Florida. My brother and his business partner do run it. It's pretty cool. Kind of showcases, the local restaurants and everything around, gives them like that marketing chance, to really get out there. So, shout out to them for letting us be here.
Yeah. And hopefully enough people listen to this to call your brother.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully enough.
Your mom might call him.
Yeah.
I think she's our only listener. Maybe my wife, for sure. She listens, but it's like a couple days later.
I mean, she doesn't want to admit it, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, I barely listen to our own podcast.
I mean, yeah, it took me a couple days.
It took me a couple days to digest that we're recording, and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, that's the trailer where you have no idea that I hit record.
That's the God honest truth. So again, thank you to everybody here. Thank you to, again, Daniel. Thank you to my brother. And thank you guys for taking another listen to us. We're on episode 3.
Episode 3.
Woo! We're definitely very excited to, be here and continue doing what we're doing. And, thank you guys for taking the time out of your days, out of your nights, out of your lives to listen to us.
Yep.
Bitch, moan, and groan.
Constantly.
All the time.
With hats on now.
We're wearing hats. Our outfits are a little bit changed. We're a little bit more comfortable, laid back, and
there's literally one mic this time.
There's literally one microphone this time.
Yeah.
I posted on my personal social media, where pictures of me and Frank, and we're outside in his patio, and the messages that I got were just like, "Oh, I thought it's 2 dads and a mic. There's 2 mics," and I'm like, "Guys,
sorry for writing that."
Yeah, you guys.
It was me.
Yeah, it is you.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I was a third listener.
You. The best part, my favorite thing about it is just with the new mics and everything. We've been fortunate enough to get enough viewership and listenership where you guys were able to contribute to us taking more investment, and each episode we're taking more time to really kind of make our craft better and make the whole thing better. So we want to give you guys the best possible audio recording experience that we can. And now we have a visual experience thanks to Daniel. So, again, this is awesome. We're excited.
It's great. I mean, it's probably the last time he'll do it because he hates us.
Yeah, we did so many like how like so many like, oh, let's test this mic
Pre-takes,
test,
yeah.
mic test. And Daniel at one point just looked at us and was just like, Jesus Christ.
Why the fuck am I here?
Yeah, he goes, they don't pay me at all for this.
And we don't. It's a school project. So,
yeah, for real.
Earn that aid.
This is like free labor. And we're like, ha, gotcha.
Yeah. You really want an internship the hard way?
I mean, it's okay. This is technically Carlito's Way.
No.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a good one. But I still don't understand why Al Pacino played Carlito.
And I don't know. So,
Okay.
so Frank, what are we talking about today, man?
But actually, did you see the new Batman?
The one with Robert Pattinson as the
Pattinson.
Pattinson. Sorry. Is that the one that you tagged me in? The one with like the new like
the only fucking Batman out right now. Ben Affleck's gone.
No, but I'm saying like that's the one that you like. I think it was like on Facebook or something where you like tagged me in it. It's just like
Yeah.
it shows him in like this dark setting, like this dark.
Yeah, and it's all red, and then like you see this is bat symbol. And then,
Is it? I don't know how I feel about this.
I love it.
Do you really?
Yes.
Do you like him as just like an actor to play Batman, or you just like the concept of like the art and like the look itself right now?
He is actually a phenomenal actor outside of fucking Twilight.
Yeah,
As long as Batman doesn't sparkle, it should be pretty good. But he's actually a really good actor. He's a good dramatic actor. I want to see The Lighthouse with him and Willem Dafoe.
I forgot what it. There was something I saw where he was like, it was something about like cancer. Like I think his wife was like had cancer. His girlfriend had cancer or something. Like it was like that. I thought it was actually really good. So I will give you that credit. Like he is actually a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
A lot better than me. So 100%.
That's true.
100%. So, but I don't know, man. I wasn't too sure, too crazy about like the whole look, the aesthetic of it.
I mean, they didn't show a lot.
But like from what we've
He's got a leather face though,
I don't like the
or like something. He's got like stitching on the mask, which I think is kind of cool.
I don't know. I'm not like crazy about it. I'm not a fan, but
I'm happy it's not just like a big rubber condom. Over him.
Yeah, usually like
fucking Ben Affleck, the guy really filled out that suit. Like you could tell he had an alcohol problem. like you're sitting there and you're like, when they did all the reshoots for Justice League,
yeah,
you can tell that they did a reshoot and they like took him out of rehab for like 10 minutes to come do this stupid fucking movie.
Dude, Batman was that. First of all,
Justice League's bullshit. It was the worst superhero movie possible.
Are you sure? The worst, like the Batman vs Superman was pretty bad.
No, that was better than Justice League.
Justice League
at least. I'm sorry, Batman vs Superman at least had like the last like 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Even though they fought the big stupid gray CGI monster.
Yeah, but
Wonder Woman came in.
Where they both were like,
yeah, it's awesome.
Did they like? They're like, oh, Martha, and they're like, how'd you know that name? Like,
Yeah, there's a fucking name.
That's my mom's name. That was my mom's name.
Mommy.
Let's fight this guy together. Unite.
Yeah, no, I mean that was weird. That was dumb. And that plot point was stupid.
That was so unnecessary.
I mean, like, but the whole plot point on Justice League of them having that whole, again, a big gray CGI battle at the end. Well, it's all reshot, and you can tell like the only person who stayed fit was fucking Gal Gadot because she's always fit.
She's amazing. I love her in Wonder Woman. I think she's fantastic. I love her in Fast and Furious.
I've never seen those.
It's fine. I've watched all those Fast and Furious takes.
That's something that you wouldn't want to say and record at the same time. Sounds awful.
I'm not proud of it.
No.
But I have seen the whole Fast and Furious franchise. She was great in that, and then her and Wonder Woman, I thought was a perfect mix. I thought that was a really good blend. So
blend. What do you mean a blend?
It was just a good blend of like the actor that she is and like the character portrayed. I thought it was like she fit the role really well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Yeah, I thought you were like talking about like they're blending Fast and Furious and Wonder Woman.
Oh God.
And then you're like, wow,
it's chariot horses racing each other.
She's immortal.
Yeah. But no. So and there is that new Wonder Woman coming out. I forgot it was like 1979 or something.
84.
Is it whatever else? Okay, 5 years off. Excuse me. But 1984. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that one. I think that was actually gonna be pretty interesting, pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't even seen that yet.
Oh, remind me to tell you those.
I try to avoid as many trailers as I can.
Well, because like trailers nowadays give you so much spoilers, so it's like not even. Like, did you see the Bloodshot one with Vin Diesel?
Again, no.
Trailer. I know, but I'm saying like if you watch the trailer, you have the whole plot of the movie, and it's not even interesting anymore.
Well, it's Vin Diesel. Why? How's it gonna be How's it gonna be like interesting?
A movie's
about as thick and dumb as he is.
You didn't like him in like Chronicles of Riddick or
I
anything?
liked him in fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
He didn't say.
He said, "I am Groot," and I was the best acting Vin Diesel has ever given in his whole career.
Iconic. Give him every award.
That was it. That was the only good thing he's ever done.
It's like if a boulder had a personality. Like it's just
No. It's like if Vin Diesel had the personality of a boulder. It's just awful.
Yeah. No.
I've never seen him in a dramatic role that I've cared about because he hasn't had any.
The Pacifier?
Was he? I thought it was The Rock.
Is it?
I don't know. It doesn't go by The Rock anymore. But
he was in something like that, and I just thought it was hilariously awful.
It might have been that.
Yeah, it's just him and like.
All I know is that it's the minute I see that he's credited, I'm like, zoned out. I can't stand that guy.
This is not gonna be a good movie.
No, that's why I'm Fast 9. Fast 32.
Well, did you? Because I know you say you don't see trailers, but like you didn't happen to pop that one in, right? I think I talked to you about this one where like John Cena's in the new trailer, like he's
For what?
For the Fast and Furious saga. Yeah, John Cena plays like Vin Diesel's like little brother, and it's hilarious. Like,
no, I stopped watching after the. Oh no, I've never seen him. Never watched him.
Okay, well,
yeah, I think I saw actually, you know what? I saw maybe the first 20 minutes of the first one, but Paul Walker does some weird, he's a cop, but
oh yeah, like he's like undercover,
and
oh my god,
and he's an undercover cop and the whole thing. And I was like, how are they going from him busting him for stealing
DVDs?
Yeah,
DVD to that only shows you how far we've come. We're
now they're saving the world in every fucking movie.
Somebody was like, I saw it on Twitter where they're just like, the Fast and Furious crew might as well just fucking fight the Avengers at this point. And I was like, I agree.
They could fight Justice League because
you hated that movie so much.
No, well, I mean, it would make it interesting and be a good crossover, I guess. It'd make it somewhat
Justice
interesting.
League meets the Fast and Furious crew.
Yeah,
it's family versus family.
We're nothing but family. Okay, whatever. Dumb shit. You barely formed that sentence.
Familia.
And then you have what's her face from Avatar. She's in there.
Who? Are you the Zoe Saldana? I forgot her name.
That's not her.
Oh man, the dementia's kicking in.
I can't think of it now.
You're gonna remember this as soon as we're done recording.
Michelle Rodriguez.
What?
She's in it.
Oh, and the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, she's in Avatar. Two dads, one mic.
Me now.
Frank.
Work.
Play.
Grill. 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 Grill.
Sex.
Drink.
More drinking.
More sex.
Whiskey.
Beer.
Play some more.
Cigarettes.
We have children.
I jerk off.
After that.
We got COVID 6 times.
6? Oh, you got it for 7. But we had so much money after the last podcast that we decided to take 10 months off. And now we ran out of the money. All $5.
And we're back.
We're back. Welcome to Two Dads, One Mic.
Hell yeah.
Again.
10 months later, still not a name change. We're fucking killing it.
So how was your 2020? Because I can tell you mine was riveting.
Mine was like a roller coaster with no seatbelts.
Mm-hmm.
It was exciting.
Yeah.
Stimulating.
Still pregnant?
Not as much.
No, you lost a baby.
I lost the baby weight.
Yes. That's what I meant. All person.
I mean, considering I was pregnant for like 3 years.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, so, I mean, but no, yeah, I tried to take the end of 2020 to better my life, but the first half of 2020 kind of kicked my ass.
Well, I mean, you didn't have toilet paper for most of it.
I didn't know you could reuse a baby wipe.
You can't.
You can try.
That's a lot of wipes.
It's a lot of ass. Oh man. Well,
it's been one of those years where you think life is going to take you in a certain direction.
Yep.
Like when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like when I was 6, I was going to be an astronaut.
How'd that work out?
Life made me a school person.
And a drunk.
Yep.
As we sip our beer.
Yes. Fucking Seagrams.
Oh.
So yeah, went from beer to whiskey
Yep.
to Seagrams.
Yep.
Blueberry acai lemonade.
I am rocking the peach Bellini
Ooh.
style
Sounds dangerous.
style cocktail.
Style cocktail.
That's what it says. Peach Bellini style cocktail.
I don't know.
This one has class.
They're called Seagram's Escapes. They're not sponsored, so don't worry about it. And it does not make me want to escape 2021 yet.
Nope. And we can go through a few of these.
Although I gave you peach because I fucking hate peach.
No, I like peach, so it worked out.
And we made it 2 minutes and 43 seconds before I said fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Hey, look at that.
I in the beginning I almost said the fuck word.
I feel like if we just had a jar throughout the podcast of just us cursing, and we just threw in $1.
Yeah, well, I owe the government a stimulus check.
That's why I got stimulated.
What you don't realize is the only reason we got $600 this last time was because I cursed too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
And because a woman didn't do a good enough job. Oh.
Why did you go there?
Oh, we can't. It's 2021, man. We're in it.
She did a great job. I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
No, I really don't, actually. Oh.
Yeah.
No.
He said that.
Yeah. I'm still pleased with my vote. The first time.
Oh, God.
Second time.
Well,
Second time was kind of like legit. It was a shit sandwich versus an old pedophile.
You know, it's one of those times where you're just like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me get that shit sandwich.
Yeah. At least there's an aftertaste. But like, I don't know. I just don't. As we sit here in my garage in the dark, because the light just went out.
Yep. It's a metaphor for our lives.
It's a metaphor for 2020. Oh, you paid your bill? Oops.
Well, I had the genius decision of moving in the midst of 2020.
I feel like everything was cheaper.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Maybe for me because I didn't move.
Yeah.
I'm still in the same house.
I'm not. I did move.
Yay! Shit. Yeah, yay!
No, I did move. And it's been a couple different milestones. I turned 25.
That's a huge milestone. It's a quarter life crisis.
That's a quarter life crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately, the first thing I did was buy leather pants. I can't fit in them. Come on now.
Well, it's because you didn't buy your size. But
I bought the size.
I want to see you in leather pants.
I bought the size that I know I could eventually be in with hard work, dedication, and surgery.
On a plus side, no sleeveless shirts.
I am in a long sleeve shirt today just for you, buddy. I
I
figured
appreciate it because
if I came in a fucking tank top or a cut off shirt, you would have just kicked me the fuck out.
I would have made it through like 1 second before I was like, fuck!
Well, I think...
And then fuck over here with his fucking sleeveless shirts, sleeveless everything. It's fucking cold outside. This motherfucker.
It's just
Is that enough?
It's just here's your stimulus check.
Get a load of my stimulus package.
I think what we're trying to do for season 2 because this is officially Season 2 of Two Dads, One Mic.
We did not, like, most times when, like, people do seasons,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they're pre-recorded. And
Yeah.
all the kinks are worked out, but we did look back at all our episodes and realize that the best episodes were unscripted, and I just kind of flicked the mic on
Yep. Which
in the
is
middle of a
exactly
conversation.
which is exactly how we started this episode, because I genuinely had zero idea you just hit record.
Yep.
And I was just casually going off. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you didn't know until I said, welcome to Two Dads with Mike.
I did not. I was like, why are you like so like nonchalant right now? And then you said, welcome to Two Dads. So I was like, oh, fuck.
Mhm.
They heard all that.
Yeah, the face you made was like when you're going out on a date, right? And
Realize it's your sister?
no, well, first off, you have eyes. Secondly, you should always know who the fuck your sister is. I was gonna go a different route, and like
You
your
know,
date's gone really well.
I understand you're married, but you know, there's a blind date thing, and then your friends could just be a bunch of
You know,
assholes.
you're not literally blindfolded for a blind date, right? You do know that.
So that's not how blind dates work.
No, that's how.
You don't just like guess, like touch the face and be like, oh,
No, that's how you go to jail.
that's how I said.
No, I was going with the route of like your date's gone really well. She's amazing. You're taking her back to your place.
She's a dick.
Yep. Oh,
Ah.
oh God. This is not what I had in mind when I was saying I want to see your whispering eye.
Oh god,
That's never happened, but to me. But I can't speak for you because, you know,
it's never.
your story about your 21st is just...
Yeah,
we went over that one.
we did.
Yeah.
She was amazing.
Anyone wants to hear that, they can go ahead and go back a couple episodes. But
Season 1.
your dad used to party.
Yes.
Turns out, too hard.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Oh god.
I'm just happy to have this back up and going.
I am very happy about it, because I know, like, the thing is too, like, one of the biggest things between you and I was like the timing also, because you also started a brand new
I
job,
did start a brand new job,
and it was a whole
which I gotta make sure they don't ever hear these because
yeah, for real. I mean, the good thing about it too was just like, you know, it was way better than your previous situation. So, and then like,
although we don't work together anymore.
I know that does suck, but
now we can correlate times. It
Yeah.
turns out not any easier.
yeah, apparently,
Yeah, because we've been trying for about a month and a half, and like,
Yep.
He's like, I have Tuesday and Thursdays off, and I was like, well, I still have the weekends. Like,
Yep.
my days don't change.
It finally came down to the conclusion where it got to a point where I was just like, dude, you just want to wake up at 6 a.m. I'll just go over to your place, get coffee.
On a Thursday. You picked a Thursday.
Well, I was just off.
Because I go to, no, because your exact text was, you want to do 6 a.m. because I only have to be at work at noon. I was like, I still have to be at work at 8.
So
I wake up
4?
at 5.
So I was like, so 4?
4? No. I can't pull off 4 with a baby. On the other hand, my baby speaks now.
I know.
And she has teeth, and it's going to freak me out the minute she like gives me a full grin.
Yeah, I know.
Because like, I haven't seen her with teeth for such a long time. Now she's got like 8 now. But like, we took her to the dentist today, and they were like, she's got all 4 coming in up top, like 3 more around the molars are coming in.
All at the same time?
All at the same fucking time.
Oh man.
And
that's gonna suck for you guys, but that's gonna be
it does
great.
suck for us.
It's great for her, because that's just, you just knock it out all
But
night.
I don't know. It's like, I feel like if I pick up my daughter and she smiles at me, like,
And
she still looks like a baby, and there's a reason babies don't have teeth.
Yeah.
Because they're cute with them.
Yeah.
And she's going to be adorable.
But she just got a full grown set
Yeah,
of teeth
it's
now.
like grabbing a fish out of water, and then you're like, why are you smiling?
Yeah.
Why do you have a full set of teeth?
Do you know how I got these scars? No, that's I remember when my daughter was going through that, my child was going through it. It was just like it's so weird, because you're just like, oh, she's not a baby anymore.
I know. Now my oldest is going to be 13.
Yeah. Dude, like 2020 was actually pretty interesting.
My middle turns 11 in 2 days.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
But he decided, very proud of the kid, he picked his own middle school that he's going to go to.
Oh, did he really?
He's going to go to an art school.
Nice.
Yeah, but we're gonna pony up the dough for it. I guess I don't know what we're doing. I don't even. They were on a whole like virtual tour of the school today.
Oh yeah, because they're not doing like the
COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, why am I still working at a school?
It's funny.
We're doing virtual tours.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Well, I mean, there's people behind the scenes who are gonna make it happen. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm one of them. So.
But yeah, man, 2020 has been interesting. I mean, my daughter started gymnastics.
You sent me pictures of that.
And just killing it. She does not. It's crazy to me because like that's all she does now. She just tumbles like everywhere to go into a room. Tumbles in. And I'm just like, and then she like stands up. So
do you ever wonder if she's like on fire?
I just.
She's just like,
now
stop, drop, and roll.
Now I do.
Like you're gonna have to look out for that.
Yeah.
Like,
baby, why are you on fire?
Why are you tumbling across the house? Oh God! You get the extinguisher.
No. Baby, why are you tumbling around the house? I just fall flat, like just all the smoke accumulation. Just it's funny because like she'll tumble into like my room and then she'll stand up and put her hands up like. I have to give her a perfect grade or something. Like, I'm just like, that was a 7. It was like, you can do better.
That would go straight for 7, huh?
I mean, I let her know. Like, I'm not going to just
She's like, what, 3?
Almost 3, yeah.
Almost 3.
Almost
so not even there yet.
No.
Oh, so you're already setting her up to fail.
Well, I'm setting her
You're
up.
Letting her know she's failing now.
Yeah, I'm setting her up for just,
I'm clapping for my daughter because she throws something away.
Well, I mean, my daughter does that.
Well, yeah, she's almost 3.
Yeah, but I'm just like, okay,
mine's
cool.
half the age.
I'm just like, okay, cool.
And I'm happy when she goes, Daddy. I'm like, yeah, see you do it again.
Yeah,
say mama.
No.
No.
Nah.
You're not going to trick me this time.
It's funny because when I was talking to your wife was just like, yeah, she says boobies and milk. And I was just like, you're more than just boobies and milk. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I feel like I'm just a cow here. I'm just like, no, it's nah, it's not like that.
She loves you.
Yeah.
Listen, wife, she loves you.
You're her mama.
I want to talk directly to my wife right now. Wife, she loves you. She loves you more when there's a tit in your mouth, but she loves you. There's so I don't know. I don't even know how to like describe this last year. So at the time that we're recording this,
it is
2021 officially.
We are almost 2 weeks into 2021.
Yeah, we're a week away from a new president.
Mm-hmm.
We're a week past a crazy ass like whatever the fuck happened last week, and
the greatest offense, just getting past the weakest defense you'll ever see in your life.
I mean, like it's kind of like watching the Bucks play, right? Like watching the police, and don't get me wrong, I always support the police, but watching the police in Washington this past week taking selfies with all this shit that was going on, was like watching the Bucks play because it was like, oh, that's happening, cool. Let me sit over here and pose for the camera, Oh, I should probably be over there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, touchdown. But then they got like, and trust me, I'm a Bucks fan. Like I'm a legit Bucks fan.
Yeah.
And as a Bucks fan, I am not 100% sold on Tom Brady.
Really?
He's a New England.
I mean, you guys are back in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. No, of course, that's the fucking here. He didn't get all the credit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's been a while.
It's different. It's different. Definitely seeing him.
Don't get me wrong.
In a Bucks uniform.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that they have at least a quarterback that's worthwhile. I guess.
Yeah.
As long as they don't deflate any fucking balls, we should be pretty good. By the way, speaking of deflating balls, you like that segue?
I love it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
We're gonna take a quick break.
Hey guys, Frank and Mino here. Just want to take a second to talk about the amazing Anchor app.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast.
It's a free tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer.
And Anchor will distribute your podcast to multiple different streaming services such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more.
The best part about it is you can even get paid on your podcast without having a minimum listenership. As long as one person listens to it, you did it.
Now download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to start your own podcast journey.
Don't forget, that's Anchor on the App Store or anchor.fm on your browser.
Now back to the podcast. Fuck me. It didn't even open all the way.
Dude, mine didn't even open at all.
What the fuck kind of cheap ass Seagrams, you fucking bitch. It's a stimulus check all over again.
Which, fuck you, I didn't get it.
Well,
Did you get stimulated?
I got so stimulated so hard.
No way.
Oh yeah, man. I was sitting on the couch. No, I was at work.
Yeah.
And I got the notification from my bank, and I was like, oh, God. Went into shakes and everything.
Just somebody comes in, hey man, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking great. Everything is fine.
Everything's great. Everything's amazing. Ugh, this is not bad.
I
don't know if you can gather by the
Well, it'd be nice if, like...
Here, I'll try to open yours.
Thanks.
Can you turn on the light?
Yeah, sure.
You're always trying to get it all sultry in here and shit.
I'm just trying to set the mood.
So if it sounds different, it's because we couldn't figure out the audio on our computer.
Yep.
And our mics.
Yep.
Not so much that we couldn't figure it out. It was really fucked.
Yeah, it sounded
And then it deleted a whole episode, so we're doing this again.
I know.
But,
Crazy.
like, we're going to do it fresh.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I'm just going to... I'll be right back. Keep talking, Tell them that joke you know.
Oh, I don't... My life? No, so, yeah, man. Honestly, I didn't get stimulated. I had an issue with, like, my bank. I was actually doing some... 2020 taught me...
Lucky you bastard. You got the one I like.
So drink that one. Take that one. I'll take that one.
But this is so good. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I'll take the
Watch
black
this one not even fucking open. Ooh, it opened real good.
That was hot.
Oh, yeah.
So, honestly, like, the biggest thing that 2020 taught me, and I was very fortunate enough to actually do while, all this bullshit is happening, is I was actually...
Lights in my eye.
I was actually able to be... My bad. I was actually able to get financially responsible. I was actually able to clear some debts. Fortunately, I finally got to a point in my life where I'm not reliant on paycheck to paycheck.
That's good.
Yeah, it's huge, man. It was definitely something I was struggling with for a long time. And, I moved in the middle of 2020. Mm-hmm. I was fortunate enough to pay off some debts, and it basically, I closed off some accounts, and then I realized and totally forgot that one of my banking accounts was tied to my taxes. So
nice.
I closed that down, and then I got a nice message from my bank when they called me, and they're like, hey, by the way, your fucking stimulus is getting returned. And I'm like, oh.
So you did exactly what they told you not to do.
Yeah.
How's your cherry fizz?
Drink
The
fizzy.
loudest sip you could possibly drink.
It's actually not bad. It's not great.
That's my favorite.
The blueberry one?
Have you had it?
Yeah. The blueberry one's good.
Oh, yeah, it's blueberry acai lemonade.
This one just says black cherry fizz, which
Yeah.
is really close to the word jizz. Oh my god.
Might be why you're slurping it the way you are. A little bottle of Chianti and some fava beans with that.
You know what? Yeah. It's 2021, man. Mm-hmm. Live your life.
Look me in my eye when I'm behind you.
How? I don't know which way to turn my neck. But
I did have listener number 4 tell me that we need to do more episodes. So you're welcome, listener number 4.
It's funny that you said that because, like, honestly, just me and you doing all of this. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm actually happy that we're back up and running and doing this again because
all these are ambulances.
It wouldn't be the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think like.
Oh my god.
We had such a good run too. We had so much fun doing these.
Oh yeah.
And now that
I keep talking into the mic like it's doing something, but it's not.
No, it's there for our.
They're both
visual,
recording.
Yeah, it's there for our visual pleasure. But it was interesting because like I remember I messaged you where I was just like, dude, you know what? Because you told me, hey man, if you can just listen to some of the episodes again, just so we can like remind Apple that we're still a thing.
Well, I had to edit Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Apple was like, hey, so
do you guys plan on coming back? Did you die of the COVID?
Yep. But it was just it was interesting just watching or listening to our progression and just like how everything, from episode 1 all the way to like what, 7? 6.
6. We did 6 episodes and then went 10 months. We were like, we're good. This is the height of luxury.
We're like we
ordered ourselves a pizza and we're like, these peasants over here don't even know what it's like to have their own podcast.
Oh God.
Then we were like, oh, we needed to keep doing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is too, it was just like kind of funny because like we got a lot of, I mean, even from like some of the people I know who listen in, they were just they asked me, they're like, so what happened between you and Frank? Like, did you guys fall out? And I'm like, no, we're still great friends. And I was like, I see him, every now and then, regularly when I can.
Yeah.
And it was funny because like, they're like,
I just don't work there anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you just
started a new job, and
which kudos to you because it's a lot better for your
mental health.
Yeah, for real.
God, yeah, I don't know if I could ever do that place again.
Just what, retail?
Yeah, no, I can't. I mean, like, my job's stressful at times, and like these last couple days it's been insane. But
yeah,
being able to like actually have a paycheck that I can look at my kids and be like, yeah, I'll buy you that.
Yeah, not be dependent
like,
on.
I'll buy you that in like 3 weeks when my commission check comes in.
Yeah, no, that's it's definitely. I'm definitely happy for you too, because like even though it sucks that we don't work together, but
I couldn't take it anymore.
I know. I saw it every day.
I mean, at the point where I tell a customer that their problem sounds like a problem for Crime Stoppers. So I'll let Mino tell you that story because that is great.
So the lovely thing about Frank, working with Frank is very as straightforward and as just witty, even on this podcast, just like in real life. And I remember there was one time we had a customer come in, and it was her mom.
Yeah.
It was her. This lady comes in, and she's just going on about like her missing daughter. And the first thing out of Frank's mouth was, "This isn't Crime Stoppers." And my jaw hit the fucking floor. And I was trying not to laugh at this lady and her misfortune.
Which, like, I'm sure her daughter's fine. She just didn't like her mom.
Yeah, which is exactly the situation.
I didn't like her mom either at the end of it all.
Which is
I would have run away too.
It's exactly how it turned out too, and it was just the funniest thing. And it was just at that point in time I looked at Frank and I was just like, maybe you should look at something else. And then you went on vacation.
Yeah, and I came back.
And then you're like, I'm gonna get a new job by Friday. And this son of a bitch comes by Wednesday.
With a 2-week notice.
With a 2-week notice. And I look at him
from Monday to Wednesday.
And I was like, you are a fucking legend. You are the MVP, sir.
Yep. Told you I was going to do it.
I knew you would.
I even told our boss, I was like, I'm going to get a new job.
She didn't believe you.
No, I told her. I was like, I'm going to walk out of here.
She thought you were doing it for like a raise or something.
Nope. I told her I was going to walk out of here and find a new job by the end of the week. I was like, I know I can do it. I've seen me do it.
Yep. 2 days later.
My cousin put it very well. My ability to walk away is unlike any other.
It's unmatched.
It is. And I'm okay with that.
Oh man, but yeah, man. I mean, altogether, I mean, I was so like I was saying, like just listening to the podcast, going about it, thinking about all of it. I mean, it would be weird. Like I'm glad we're doing like back up and running because like, it would be very weird to like. I thought about like just starting or just doing other podcasts and stuff because I have a couple of projects in the works. But
What?
yes,
What?
down the road,
You son of a bitch.
I am 110% committed to you and this.
And the others.
Oh my god,
Yeah, way to go.
no.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
But shut up. The thing about it is just like it would be weird like not doing this like with you. Like I like two dads one mic is just not the same without like Frank and me now.
No.
Like I couldn't imagine like
It's our baby.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're up and running and doing this, man.
Me too, man. And on, like, I even got a chance to do some of the extra stuff on the side.
I saw that the
Food blog.
huge guys. If you guys do not know, Frank made this incredible. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram.
The Instagrams.
The Instagrammies,
Which is basically Facebook for people who can't read.
it has pictures.
Lots of pictures. It tells me everything I need to know.
No, look, it's food.
I remember when, like, we were in school and they're like, you gotta stop reading coloring books.
Yeah.
And now we're at Instagram, which is basically a coloring.
Keep scrolling. Keep
That's it.
scrolling. But yeah, man. Like so, again, if you guys don't know, on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. What's it? The
Another fucking food blog. And then the group is called Another Fucking Food Group.
It's amazing. Frank's literally created this group where Frank is an amazing chef. We've talked about it throughout the podcast. Me and Frank are always going back and forth trading recipes, and he's always showing me like the new dishes that he makes. And Frank his culinary expertise is just miles ahead of just even some like chefs that I've seen and been around. And the thing about it too is like he created this like community of like people who just it's
Fuck off, cars. Sorry.
it's so active, dude. Like it's like people are posting on it every single day.
Yeah.
And like the atmosphere you've created for it is like so cool. Like I remember when you sent it to me and we talked about it. There was only like 15 people on it.
Yeah.
I sent it to my friends and everybody just kept getting shared and shared and shared. And then I think you're at like 300 something followers.
300 or anything, close to at least. Yeah.
What made you want to do it?
I don't know. I just wanted to try something new, honestly. I was fucking bored. I was sitting at home.
Had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and, I was between looking for another job and that for that 2 days. And then, like...
Yeah.
But I started the blog in September.
Yeah.
And it's gone on since then. And it's actually done pretty well.
Yeah, it's crazy how like huge it's gotten. Put some stuff on there. I've commented like it's a very active group and like people are really like posting like different stuff they buy or like different dishes they make. It's crazy. Like I'm a huge fan. Like every day, like your numbers are growing up on it because you only started in like what September.
Mid-September.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was
to see.
mid-September. I was working with you still.
Yeah.
And I was like writing recipes in the back room while everybody's like doing their job. And
I remember
was, like,
you had that like
I'm
notebook.
fucking
Yeah.
done. Yeah. And it was right before I went on vacation. Or right after. No, right after I came back from vacation. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh yeah, check this out. And by the way, I'm not coming back.
By the way, I found a job. Here's my 2-week notice. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Bastard.
But yeah, man, that's awesome. It's such a cool group. Like I love it. I follow it a lot. I get the notifications when you post on it. Because I just did some of the stuff you've made is, that shit makes me like drool. Like I'm just like, man, like, do you guys got any leftovers?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
No, and you have your stuff that you just told me about, so that's cool. Since, I can't really like...
Well,
you don't keep me in the loop on these new endeavors of yours, you piece of shit.
Well, you do know about the biggest thing. The biggest one is about the book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually in the process of just finalizing a deal with publication for a poetry book that I'm releasing. Mm-hmm. Basically, it's a kind of like a testament and an ode to kind of like showing the male emotion behind things.
Yeah.
I'm like I grew up with a mom and a grandma. I grew up with a bunch of women in my life, and like I've always had that like men can't have feelings type thing before. And growing up with two women, like I've kind of like been a lot more sensitive and just understanding and with the emotions and everything. So this is kind of like an ode to like men have feelings too, and this like it's kind of like a small chronological story of just like going through relationships, friendships, the whole nine. And I've sent you some of it. You've helped me like do the layout and everything. So, and you've critiqued it a lot. I've learned a lot from just like sitting down with you and going over it because
it helps. I taught you how to spell. So there's
thanks. Yep. There was all we were just like, I don't think this is how you
spell the.
Why'd you?
That's the wrong kind of right.
That's
directional.
You don't know where there is, do you? Just there. That's possession. That's not location. What's the difference? But
how'd you write this in Spanish but yet in English? Why are your verbs in first?
How did you manage to do this?
Get it.
But no, man. In all seriousness, it's something that I'm actually fingers crossed hoping to finalize and release within the next couple of weeks. It should be available for sale, and it's something I'm actually very excited for.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for everything going on. 2021 has more going for it than 2020 did, and it's in the past.
Yeah,
and granted, there's like. You can only go up from here, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
I think.
at least worst case scenario for 2021, we at least get to spend this time doing with toilet paper.
Yeah, we actually have supplies.
Yes.
I honestly think 2020 was kind of just like 2020 was just like a kind of like a wake up call for everybody, where it kind of just like. It either inspired you to try other things and learn other things, or you just kept yourself in the same position that you were.
Yeah.
I think 2021, especially for us, me and you have sat down and we've talked about like the things that we want to do and accomplish, and I think 2021 was the perfect stepping stone year for us to be able to do a lot of those things. Especially with like you have a growing brand. I have a growing brand, and then me and you coming together, and this brand growing in itself. I mean, now that we're doing this again, it's crazy, us being able to get back to the fans of this.
Yeah, exactly, and like actually be able to do something different. Yeah. And in that same sentence, though, we are going to do something different this season.
Yeah, absolutely.
I keep fucking with him and just turning on the mic whenever I want. And he doesn't. We're just going for it.
We've heard some of like these intros, and they're just
they're just introductions. There's not even like bloopers. It's literally just us just trying to make something work.
Yeah,
and I just started recording, and we're like, fuck it, let's see what happens. So it sounds like shit for the beginning, and then like we go, oh okay, well let's just use our phones now, and apparently it sounds better on our phones.
Yep.
Fuck. But no, just trying something new and different format, different layout of the show, and we'll keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, guys, like we wouldn't have been able to get this far if it honestly wasn't for you guys listening. We had a following, a huge listenership. We even had overseas listenership.
Yeah, we did. And then we had. You can kind of see the drop off at one point because episode 2 happened and that was a shit show.
Yeah.
And then it like picks back up after 4 because they're like, oh wait, they're not stupid.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of tell like it starts to dip and come back up and it dips and come back up and
yeah.
Every time I tell somebody to listen to it, I'm like, skip episode 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I might just delete that fucking episode.
I don't know, man. I kind of liked it. If you guys want to listen to a shit show, just listen to the first 25 minutes of episode 2. Because, like, after we did the sponsorship and everything, like, after commercial break, I mean, because we had a real conversation after that. We talked about like our daughter's dating. And
Yeah,
just,
it wasn't bullshit.
yeah, it was just genuine, heartfelt conversation.
We tried to like stay up with the times and like, oh, let's be anchors for a minute. And
can you fit a whole harmonica?
fuck off! I don't want to hear it anymore. It's a year ago. Anyway,
It's literally a year ago.
literally a year ago. So,
man.
but on that note, I think we're gonna call this one. And
Listen, thank you guys so much for taking time to give us a listen. Make sure you guys follow us on the Facebooks and the Instagram.
yeah, and we'll be more active this time.
We promise to actually be active on this.
I know how to use Facebook to an extent, so Mino's all about the Instagram.
I will be all over the Instagram.
I give him full responsibility. If there's nothing on there, that's because of fucking Mino. But listen to the other episodes, or keep up with these. And
yeah, make sure you guys follow us. If you guys have Apple, make sure you guys follow us on Apple Podcasts. We're also on Spotify. We're on a whole bunch of different platforms.
Yeah, they still kept us on after not doing anything for 10 months.
I know, crazy.
So for all you thought pockets and beautiful bitches, we wish you adieu.
Sayonara.
It's nice to say that again.
I can't believe we brought back Thought Pocket.
Why the fuck not?
I love that word.
And we're stalling because I can't unlock my phone.
I mean, we're not stalling. I'm doing fine. You're doing fine.
I'm stalling.
We're good.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. They live for this shit.
I hope you all get stimulated like I did. Oh.
get it. My population's decreasing, but my money's way up. This is... Too many public services. My taxes are too high. That's why my population's going way, way down. Okay.
What's your favorite song? Too late.
Something like that. I don't know.
Fuck knows anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to Two Dads, One Mic.
What's going on, guys? Frank and Mino.
Yeah.
Out here outside. Well, you guys will never know or see that.
No, but definitely outside.
Definitely outside. It's nice.
70 degrees.
Your ass is frozen.
68.
69.
You know what my favorite number is?
96 because you're dyslexic.
No, 68.
Why?
Because you can fuck her and she owes you one.
And that one was for you, ladies.
Ooh.
What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for taking a nice tune in to episode 2.
Season 2.
Season 2, episode 2. We're out here killing it. Consistency.
Yes, one a week. That's what we're going with. No viruses to stop us this time.
I mean, you can catch it twice.
I mean, it's not pubic lice. Beto.
So you can't drown crabs.
You would know.
I tried. Oh, well.
You tried drowning crabs?
I didn't know what to do. I was just like, all I did was like shampoo and conditioner them, and they got a fantastic fucking hairdo.
So anyway, so that's the reason number 1 not to date me, no?
There's a lot of reasons not to date me. You know what? It's funny that you said that because like I was literally, I've been dating. You know, being a single dad out here is very interesting. I'm learning the difficulties in dating.
Yeah.
Being a single dad. One of the biggest things is just like, having a kid. It's hard, because like,
It's like having AIDS.
yeah, like you can only date people who have it.
Yeah.
So it's just, the nice thing about it is just, like you can't go to jail for dropping AIDS. You can definitely get looked at, wrong for dropping a kid.
Yeah.
My date did not think that joke was funny at all.
And that's why he won't have a second one.
That date was a record 45 minutes. And that was just because the waitress was really fucking slammed. That was it.
Didn't get the bill out in time.
Let's just say I asked for the bill before the entrees even hit the table.
I can tell you right now, the shortest date I've ever been on was probably, I don't know, 10 minutes.
10? How?
I picked her up, and then I immediately just did not like the personality of that person.
And within 10 minutes.
Yeah. And I took her through the Wendy's drive-thru.
That was your first
She
date?
was like, "What are we doing here?" And I was just like, "Listen, I promised you a meal."
I'm doing you due diligence, and I am going to feed you. We're going right back home.
I think that was the second date.
The second. Also, the first date obviously was successful enough that you got a second one.
No.
Oh, God.
No, I just was like, oh, maybe it was an off day.
Oh, you get benefit of the
I
doubt.
waited a week just in case. And then,
Okay.
yeah.
You tried. You at least tried.
Like I said, I made it 10 minutes the second date.
Yeah. I respect
So I
that.
can't do it.
You gave benefit of the doubt. That I don't know. Like, it's weird because of the fact I think the biggest problem is like my age. I think it's because of the fact that I'm 25, and I feel like
Fuck you, by the way, for being 25.
I'm sorry. My fucking bad. I was born in 95.
Fuck off.
Sorry, you were fucking born in like fucking 1800 BC, but
I have grays to prove it.
what was Jesus like as a teenager?
I don't know. He wasn't born yet.
That's a joke for you Christians out there. Every group is ready. Anyways, I think one of the hardest things is just like because of I feel like because of like I'm a dad, and I think because of the fact like I took the role at a very young age, it like matured me in a lot of different ways. So like my outlook and perspective on things is kind of like a little bit more older and wiser in a sense of like when I'm like looking for somebody or at least a companion or whatever, and like I went on a date with somebody who's like 2 years younger than me, and you know she was great. She was a beautiful girl, but like one of the first, you know, like when
Is
I
that
met,
last week?
no, this was
When you
like
showed up at my house with fucking stains on your pants?
no, that was just because I was so excited to come over here. Yeah, yeah, if I could run one out before I come here every time, I would. I do, but
Yeah. There you go.
you're welcome. Thinking of you, buddy. It's just because of like, so I was, you know, talking to this girl, and you know, I'm asking her like what her dreams, hopes, aspirations, whatever, and like I asked her like, what do you do for fun? You know, she's like, oh, I'm in a very fucking prissy way. She was like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually very popular on TikTok, and I was like, this is not going well like, at all.
Still believe that TikTok is the death of this world.
It's
Everyone will
oh, God,
everyone
it's
will
something.
eventually kill themselves because of a TikTok challenge. That's all it takes. You know,
We're all in this together.
nope.
That's what I mean. You will survive. We'll survive. But yeah, so you know, I asked her. I was just like, oh, that's, you know, I'm trying to. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's interesting. Like, what else do you do? And she was like, I'm also an influencer. And I was like,
What kind of drugs?
I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And she's like,
Don't you be influencing me.
yeah, and I was like, that's peer pressure. And she's like, no. And then she showed me her Instagram, and then she had like, you know, like a couple of thousand, like 10, 12,000 followers or something. And she's like, yeah, I get, you know, a small paycheck for posting these certain things. I get, you know, residuals for it. And I was like, so you're one of those girls that like post like, use my Slim T code to get 10% off your slim, like your fast Slim T shit. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, like what else do you do? And she's like, what do you mean?
So she takes selfies.
Yeah,
That was her career.
that's the thing. I was like, I thought there was gonna be more to that, because like being an influencer or just a social media popularity
Like,
phase,
how do
like,
you get into that whole thing where you get enough people? Like,
be really fucking pretty.
or how many butthole shots are you shooting?
Enough where it's just like, yep.
Just boom.
Because that's the problem with like this. I can say it for myself. Like, that's the problem with like this generation, is like we've made such a we've turned these like pretty people on social media.
Cars. Yeah.
Yeah, we've turned like these pretty people on social media into like these fucking like gods. Like, we put them on such a pedestal because like, for whatever stupid reason, because we're so connected to our phones.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like I have, you know, I'm on my phone a lot because of work, and you know, I messaging and playing games or whatever,
Jerking
like
off, yeah.
masturbation, like whatever. But like, you know,
So nonchalant.
I mean,
I
listen,
like to pull my pud every once in a while, you know.
fucking sometimes like 2 or 3, 4 times a day. Who cares?
Oh, God.
It's called practice.
You're so angry.
I'm just. It's not pretty.
Play a little
down there.
5-on-1.
It's not pretty down there. That's for sure. It's not the same.
How many times you pull your pud today there?
Like,
Don't be shy, kitten.
the most in a day.
No.
Yeah, we're not going there.
That's why I don't shake your hand.
But you do hug me. But yeah, it's just like I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I have on my personal Instagram, I have like a couple thousand followers and everything, and it's just like, I'll post a picture, get a couple of likes, you know, and I'm just like, it's not a big deal, dude. For like some of these other people, like, this is a career, this is a job. It's like when me and you were talking
I still
about.
understand it. I
It's like-
just don't get it because like Instagram, like I said it before, is basically Facebook for people who can't read.
I mean,
It's the coloring book of social media.
yeah, that's fair. I just
And
ooh, look, pictures.
yeah, it just throws me off. My wife does that. She sends me stuff on Facebook because she knows I won't see it. If it's on Facebook, Instagram, I won't see it
Yeah.
half the time. And did you get that thing I tagged you in? I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, she's like one of those.
She can be.
Okay.
And I love her to death. Don't get me wrong. But like, she's like, oh, I tagged you in something. And I'm like,
I'm at work.
just fucking show me. I'm right next to you in bed.
Check your Facebook. No, just show me the phone.
Just show me. I'm next to you. We share a house.
We have kids. Like, come on now.
They're asleep. Just show me. What is wrong? Damn it. I look at it and I'm just like, that's funny.
Yeah, it's nice.
Cat playing a piano.
Yeah, ha. Yeah, that's what you give. Because I know how you, like, sarcastically laugh. Where, like, you think it's funny. You're just like, huh.
Yeah.
It's just like one of them shits. And
Oh,
I'm
hi.
like,
Oh, he's doing it again. Just in case.
just in case. The double tap.
I mean,
I've done
why
it
not?
before. It's because he sees us outside. He's like, oh,
yeah. He's like, oh god,
look at them folks.
they're drinking beers.
And they're talking to themselves.
Yeah.
But,
They're having an in-depth conversation, as if someone else is listening. Little did he know.
you guys are.
Oh, I've written whole paragraphs on little did he know.
That was sexy.
Yeah.
That was a nice
That's
little.
a movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. That date didn't end the best. And it was funny because, like,
Well, I can't imagine that it would end or begin or have a good middle.
well, it started off fine, but then, like, when you get into, like, the depths of the person, because, like, the thing is, like, whenever you, regardless if we're, like, on a date or just, like, I'm meeting you for the first time, like, if I have time with you, like, with my coworkers, for example, and I'm closing with you or working with you, like, I like to know, like, your ins and outs, like, you know, what makes you sad, happy, cry. Like, I like to know, like, who you are as a person, because, like, I think that's just very interesting, like, getting the whole mental, like, you know, knowing where your head's at, where your heart's at.
I don't know. I mean, I guess. I like to find out if they're bipolar after the fact.
With my track history, I learned that after we have a kid. Hey, personality number 7, how you doing today?
Exactly.
That hurts me some. But no, it's just like, I don't know. And you know, it was funny. The funniest part about it was after we left, you know, like, you know, I got home and everything, and I was just like, you know, being courteous, and I was just like, hey, just let me know you got home safely and everything. And she messaged me and she goes like, oh my god, made it home, thank you so much for a great evening, when do I see you again?
Did she say, oh my god?
Yeah, like literally in the
like
text.
she was like surprised that she made it home?
No, she was just like
Oh my god, I made it home.
No, she was like-
oh my god, I didn't get lost today. Like,
Well,
oh my god, no
you know-
accidents? Or, oh my god,
you know those social media
that left turn
influencers.
is really tricky. I wasn't sure if I'd make it. I saw 4 stop signs. I didn't know which one to stop at. Oh my god. Like, why would you say oh my god in front of that?
I don't know. I don't know. And I literally, like, I read the message.
Was it like written out?
Yeah, it
Was
was
it
written,
oh my god
Yeah,
written out? It wasn't OMG?
No, it was oh my god. Like, I had a great.
First off, I'm surprised she formed 3 words. But
I-
secondly, I'm still very shocked.
I'm
that
surprised she didn't send me a picture of her reaction.
I mean, she probably posted it.
It's just,
You haven't checked her Instagram account, apparently.
damn. I swear to God, if she posted the picture of the food, because she did take a picture of the food, and that's where I was like, very
Listen,
tired.
as someone who owns a food blog, I can appreciate that. But
I can't, but like, oh, after she told me she was a social influencer and then took a picture of the food, I was just like, oh, you pretentious bitch.
yeah, social media is good for memes and funny videos.
Yeah,
I get memes from listener number 4 on a regular.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that. Because it's fun, and I appreciate it. And I send memes back.
Yeah.
Like the last meme I sent, I don't know if it was the last one. May not have been. But it's the one that sticks with me.
Yeah.
It was that if you donate blood, or if you donate blood, it'll go into someone else's penis, and that makes you gay.
Well, you know what's funny? The fact that you said that, I was reading a meme, and I shared it in my group chat, my horrible group chat, and like it was a picture of where it was basically like, it was this comedian who was just like, you know, if you're a top, it's gay, but it's not as gay, and I was like, I sent it in my group. Yeah, it's like, you know, if you're a power bottom or like a power top.
Oh.
He was like, if you're you know, you're a gay guy and you're on top.
Oh, if you're a gay guy and
yeah,
on top. Oh,
you're not really as gay. It's less
right.
gay. You're still gay, but it's less gay. And I was like, what?
No, it's not. It's as gay as it would be gay. Like,
Gay is gay.
Yeah, and I saved it. I sent it to my group chat, and it was funny.
Nothing wrong with being gay.
100%. Like, live
It's
your
amazing.
life.
Like, if you want to live your life, live your life. But
It's,
no,
like,
it's still the same.
it's still the same.
It's still the same.
To which my group chat had a heated.
That deserves an oh my god.
Yeah.
Not I made it to my house.
My group
that I live
chat had a heated argument of just like, is it gay if you try to suck your own dick? And it just
Keep going.
It just went on for like 2 hours, and there's like it's maybe like 8 of us in this group chat, and my phone was just bing, 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 like world record speeds of how passionately like 3 of them were like, it's not that gay.
It's not
and
that gay.
The other 4 were like, it's kind of gay.
It's kinda gay.
And then like me, I just was laughing at all of it and sending memes in and pictures and reactions, and I was like, you guys are stupid.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's pretty gay.
I
I want to meet the person who's like, it's not that gay to fist yourself. I've never been intimate with your fist. Like,
it's not gay because if you finish, like, you don't finish like in your mouth. I was like, what? That was one of the arguments, and I was like, I'm gonna put my phone on vibrate. I have to work.
yeah.
Like, my phone over. I have my watch, my smartwatch connected to my phone, and my watch was just going off, and I had to like take it off and turn it off, and
That's why I don't like watch porn, because
bing, 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 bing.
I don't have time to be jealous.
Maybe it's because I'm older, but like I can't. It's hard for me to like watch porn because I'm so critical. I'm just like, God, this is a horrible camera angle. Like, hire me. Like, I'm just, like I could have done so much better.
Yeah.
Just in the camera angles. Or like I could have.
So unrealistic.
Yeah. I that's also my problem. It's just
Where's
like,
the dad bod?
Yeah, for real. Like, where's the guy that looks like me?
My favorite joke, one of my favorites, is Tom Segura.
All of him. He's
Talks
funny.
about like using porn as a way to like learn another language.
Okay.
And he just, I mean, he goes into this whole bit about, like, you know, donde está la biblioteca? And he's like, you know, where's the library? You
Yeah.
know? And he's like, but imagine, because you're like, oh no, I'm not getting it. He's like, but imagine, you know, there's a guy in there who's just, you know, assuming position and strapped down, ball gag in his mouth, and this girl comes up behind him with like a 16-inch dildo and just rams him right there and just pa pa pa, and you're like, what the fuck? And then they're like, and then you're sitting there and you're watching this, and she goes, the salad is too spicy, la ensalada pica mucho.
Oh my God.
And you're like, I'm learning Spanish.
This guy's just fucking in tears, just getting reamed.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm learning another language. I'm doing my part.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who needs Duolingo when you have something like
Who needs Rosetta Stone? I have Pornhub.
la ensalada pica mucho?
Oh God,
It's the best.
that's hilarious.
But on that, we're gonna take a break, and
Speaking of which, speaking
Yeah.
of Pornhub,
Oh, yeah.
we are going to go ahead and take a break and give a shout out to our sponsors.
All right.
That is not Pornhub.
not Pornhub.
Not yet.
Probably not ever.
Please.
Oh.
Hey guys, Frank and Mino here. Just want to take a second to talk about the amazing Anchor app.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast.
It's a free tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer.
And Anchor will distribute your podcast to multiple different streaming services, such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more.
The best part about it is you can even get paid on your podcast without having a minimum listenership. As long as one person listens to it, you did it.
Now download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to start your own podcast journey.
Don't forget, that's Anchor on the App Store or anchor.fm on your browser.
Now back to the podcast. It's 11:11. Make a wish.
You already came true. What a transition.
That was good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I meant that, too. I looked you in the eye when I said it. You just weren't looking at me.
I'm not a goddamn chameleon.
Welcome back.
You look me in the eye. You looked at the side of my eyeball.
I did. I was trying to find
I
your
looked
heart.
at your eye through the reflection of that can. In the dark.
I was looking for your heart, and I found your soul.
They say the eyes are the key to the soul. When I look in your eyes, I see nothing because you're a soulless cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
I like it.
I mean, that's why we work together. Mm-hmm. We work well together.
I've literally used that before. It's just
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that
I think
was
it's a soulless bitch.
that was in your vows.
No. Not this time.
Not the second time around. Third time around for sure. But yeah, man. So just I don't know. Dating is weird. And you know what's funny is just like I remember like me and you have known each other for years already. And you've seen the roller coaster of spectrum of the relationships and the dating I've done. So like
It's not pretty.
I mean, yeah.
It's like looking at Voldemort and
like-
then wondering where his nose went.
I was like, you remember Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans?
Irma.
The opposite.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That would have been great if she had said that when getting home. I might have said give it another shot.
God.
The fact that she was shocked that she made it into her own goddamn driveway.
Oh
My god, I made it home.
So like,
Like saying that makes it seem like A, her battery died like 4 times trying to leave.
just bashing,
Flat tire and you had to change it, and you had a donut and you weren't sure if you had all the lug nuts.
just bashing this poor girl just because she just.
I made it home. I'm gonna go home inside. Who's that?
She's young. She's 23.
Oh
like,
yeah, young.
I
Has
mean,
no idea, no sense of direction apparently.
oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man. And it's just, I don't know. And again, that's honestly just like, that's been like the batch of dates I've been on where it's just like very similar to that.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand like if you're a student or, if you're in a job that it's like a stepping stone for you to like go into your career and something, because like that's kind of like where I am. I'm in something right now that, obviously gives me enough stability to be able to provide for myself and my daughter, so it gives me the lifestyle that I need in order to be able to provide for my own. But like, I don't know. It's just when I sit down, I have like these dates and everything. Like, I went on one date where like one of the girls was like, like, oh hey, let's go to this like real like coffee shop, and I'm like, oh, like that's cool. I love coffee. I love a coffee date. Me and you fucking sit down and we go to coffee shops and we just talk and bullshit for hours. And like,
Did she like have a hard time saying coffee shop?
I just
Because you did.
no, Frank. She did not have a hard time saying coffee. I wasn't
sure.
No, I mean, she was
You made a dyslexic joke. I just thought you got 2 E's mixed up.
my tongue is too. I got a thick tongue. It's like trying to gargle peanut butter. It's fucking rough out here. Anyway, it's fucking. And like we had to sit down at the coffee shop. It's fine, and then like. I learned that she was vegan, which there's nothing wrong with it. I have no problems with anybody being vegan.
Sure.
What I do have a problem with,
Soulless, but yes. Go on.
what I do have a problem with, is a judgmental vegan.
Which is all of them.
No, I can't say. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that. To you vegan listeners out there, prove us
Listen,
wrong.
Be vegan all you want.
Don't be a douchebag about it.
Yeah. Like,
But like, so
oh my god, you're drinking creamer with that coffee? Yeah, fuck.
well, yeah, like fuck. I'm sorry that my coffee is already black enough as my fucking soul.
Yeah.
But like, I would like a little fucking pep in my day and like something sweet.
I
on
want
my
my
tongue.
cream. I want my coffee to look like me. Little brown.
A little brown.
Little brown.
Call him Mocha.
With a hint of Irish.
But like, dude, I'm like, we're staying at this coffee shop, and it was like, you know, like it was kind of interesting because it was like a coffee shop restaurant. And I thought that was cool because we had like a server, and she brought us coffee and everything, and she made a comment about because I did ask for creamer. Like she was like, the server was like, oh, you know, like what kind of creamer do you want? I was like, oh, what do you guys have?
The ones from cows.
Fucking, I was like, you know, she went through the flavors, and then she was just like, you get creamer in your coffee? And I was like, I mean, yeah, they have a bunch of different flavors.
That's a whole thing.
Yeah, it was like
There's a whole society that does
they
that.
have a bunch of flavors. There's some
There's
flavors I've
coffee
never
that
tried.
literally
Like,
comes out of a monkey's asshole.
fuck.
And it's like $160 a bag.
Really?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
not good.
I,
Tastes like regular coffee. I was like, oh, so it's a really expensive cup of Folgers.
it's organic.
Fucking Folgers.
But like, I literally like I ordered Irish cream, and I was like, oh, this has to be like, you know, it has to be good. And I was just like, whatever, like I'll give it a shot. You know, because it's not from the fucking like the Kreger creamer you buy like Publix or Target, you know. So I was like, okay. And then she was just like, I feel very strongly against animal cruelty, and I was just like, that turned into okay, well,
I mean, you're milking a cow.
I was like,
Like, if that's the case, my nursing child is basically performing cruelty on my wife.
and it was like, so I sat there and I was just like, listen, like I completely respect that. If that's what you believe in, I'm not judgmental about it. You know, like if you you know, believe in like are strongly against animal cruelty and just the animal products, like that's cool. I 100% respect that because that's full dedication, and
Sure.
you know, I kind of admire that.
Yeah.
I admire their commitment to it. But then I was like,
I admire your commitment to whatever that is.
yeah,
Literally, basically, that's literally what you're saying.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like liking today.
Yeah.
I admire your ability to do that.
I admire your ability
admire.
to believe in something that I personally believe you can go fuck yourself. But whatever, to each his own. So
It's
then,
like the worst compliment. It's like that's like saying I love that you could just wear anything. Like,
I love how you feel like you could pull that off.
oh my god, that's just a pretty dress. I love how you feel you could just wear anything.
So I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but thank you, Frank. Fucking, so like the fucking server comes around, they had like a BLT croissant.
Yeah.
And I was like, this sounds fucking delicious.
Yeah, it's pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, and I was like, fucking, let me get that. And she was like, are you really gonna get the B? And I was like,
Yeah,
the
if
bread?
you want the D.
the first thing out of my mouth was like, the bread? Yeah, I'm gonna get the fucking bread. And she was like, the bacon in it. And I was like, I mean, yeah, that's how a BLT works.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
it's just a LT.
yeah, otherwise I would have ordered a fucking LT.
You keep banging your hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I was like,
Everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on over
what's
there?"
that thudding?
Yeah, where's John Cusack? This is 2012.
Fucking So then she was like, you know, it takes a lot of balls for somebody to order, you know, you know, any animal product in front of me after I told you how strongly I feel against it. And I was like, yeah, they're big. Also a little blue. To each his own.
Yeah.
And I fucking ordered that BLT. Yeah. And that day
I
went
mean,
fucking...
you should have retorted with, "I really don't think cruelty to lettuce is something I support, and I would really appreciate it if you didn't eat that lettuce wrap,
It just blew my
lettuce
mind.
tomato wrap."
It just blew my mind because, like, I was waiting for her to fucking gag with every bite I took. Like, that's what I was, like, mentally preparing for. And just, like, we ended the date, and I left, whatever. Again, courteous, just like, hey, let me know you got home safely, whatever. Mm-hmm. And, again, it was just, like, had a great time.
Did she get lost, too?
No, there's no oh my god to this one. This one was just like, hey, had a great time.
Except for that whole meat thing.
Fucking just she completely like just danced around it. Where she was like had a whole had a great time. Some things could have went a little differently, and I was like,
My sandwich tasted good. That's what I would have written. I liked my sandwich.
I said I had a great time. I thought the food was great. See you later. Like that was
out, bro.
yeah. Like, and I'm
Lady,
just like
bruh.
I'm just like,
Lady,
dude.
bro.
Also, what's another thing that I noticed in dating, and from the dates I've been on, when I talk about, because like I'm again very proud dad.
Yeah, of course.
When I talk about my child, like I don't make like a whole fucking monologue story about it.
Oh, I do. I'm like, one day, my daughter woke up and was like, I'm the fucking prettiest princess in this whole fucking world. And I was like, yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
And I was like, come here, stretch your stuff. And she was just like, da, 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 da. And I take a video recording of it.
Nice.
And I show everybody at work. And I'm like, look what my daughter did today. And she's just standing there. I'm like, exactly.
Yep.
Like a fucking princess. You better understand what it means.
To me. I don't know.
I was like, you guys gush over fucking, the Brits getting married. You better gush over my
daughter.
Yeah.
You guys gush over the pointless shit. You want to see something that matters?
I don't care about Markle's daughter, whatever the fuck her name is. Prince Harry's son or daughter, whatever he had. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. It's not even our country.
Yeah. We had our chance to be Great Britain too, and we decided not to take it.
Viva la revolution.
Viva la revolution.
Pepe Le Pew. Dude, it's just like when I talk about my daughter, man, like to like these girls, like you can tell just like the age and the unexperience and like the zero accountability and responsibility.
Yeah. Well, like I do it with my kids too, my boys, and I'm just like, yeah, man, my son's in gifted class. What's your son doing? And they're like, well, we wanted to get him into gifted. I was like, well, you just couldn't cut it.
Wow.
My son could. My son's going into art school hopefully next year.
What's your kid doing? Eating glue?
Yeah.
Bet it is.
Sniffing
Greg.
glue.
Okay.
How do those sprinkles taste there, Johnny? Nothing against any kids, but my kids are better.
It's funny because like I'm the same way. Like, well, the thing is, every time I'm around you, I always am careful. Not careful because like obviously I can't be like you're the prettiest girl in the world. I can, but like I always say you are the prettiest almost 3-year-old because like I'll give you that. My daughter is not fucking 2 anymore. When your daughter turns 2, you run that. You own that. That's your. Yeah. My daughter is just ahead in the age gap, so it's just like you are. When she turns 3, you are the prettiest 3-year-old in the whole world and everything above it. And then I can't be like, well, you're prettier than like some newborns because then I gotta fucking deal with you, and it's just like.
Well, see, like, and I'm like that. Like, somebody I know, like, they have a kid, and they're like,
my friends' kids are
isn't my kid
ugly? I'm sorry. I want to put this on record. Not every kid is cute. No. Some kids are born looking like a potato.
Yeah.
And some kids are born just gorgeous.
Yeah, like royalty.
They have the eyes, the hair, like everything about them. It's just like,
like
literally just sculpted by like perfection.
Yeah. The hand of God sculpted that child.
Literally like.
And then the other one's like, oh God.
What the fuck is this Benjamin Button looking ass kid doing out here in this world? Kill it with fire.
Put it back in.
God, give it. It's not marinated enough yet. Like just.
Yeah, that's happened.
That's.
I've definitely had like the fake, because I'm really bad at faking like how I feel.
I know you are the most like.
So like I had somebody who was like, oh, you want to see our child? And I was like, yeah, sure. Whatever.
It's like a kid. Saw the kid was like, ugh.
This is a while ago. Like, I will say, recently I saw a baby. It was a friend of ours, and that baby's pretty cute.
Okay.
And they're like, that baby's going to marry your daughter. And I was like, probably. But like...
He's good enough.
Yeah, he's got good parents. He'll be good enough.
Okay.
Like,
all right,
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. He would be. And then like...
I don't know. My friends are questionable.
It's my buddy's brother-in-law. I've known this guy forever.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so
Got you.
So but we're sitting there, but this was a while ago, and I was just like, they're like, what? Isn't this? isn't she the cutest little baby you've ever seen? And I was just like,
Fucking holding it in.
they're rocking, and I was having a hard time because every time I was like, we're pick an eye, bro. Like,
This kid's the Mona Lisa of fucking
it's
babies.
the Van Gogh. It's not the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa's a work of art.
I don't know, man.
Van Gogh was a painter missing an ear.
Mona Lisa was
Hey, you guys.
Oh, God.
But, like, I had a hard time, and I think they realized it, because I don't think I've talked to them since.
Fucking, they went away. It's just like, this son of a bitch.
Just
Really?
dipped. Yeah, he just dipped.
This son of a bitch really was like about to call our kid ugly.
He just, no, I was never going to get that way, but I was just,
I remember, so a buddy of mine had his kid before mine, and it was funny because like I was at the hospital with them. Like I wasn't there for the birth, but I was there. Like I visited, and like I remember one time they were like, "Oh, like dude, like look at my baby, man. Like he was so proud." And the first thought I had in my head was like, "What's wrong with him?" Like he's not like my buddy, but like the baby. I was like, what's wrong with it? This kid's like not all there. And he was just like, oh dude, like have you ever seen something like so beautiful? And I was like, how do you tell your best friend that their kid looks like an anus?
yeah, just don't.
Like I didn't. I was just like, I was just like, it's gorgeous. He has your eyes.
Yeah.
Like I was
has.
like, I just fucking froze, man. I was like,
Your
and then
son looks like George Clooney.
I'm a very
Really? Yeah, in the eyes. How so? Well, he has eyes.
dude, I'm a big advocate for like I believe if you have two really good looking parents, there's a solid 75% chance that kid's gonna be good looking. Mm-hmm. And if you have two ugly parents, two negatives theoretically makes a positive. That's math. That's science. That's not applied to kids.
No, like my saving grace is my wife was really pretty. So like, and like it could have gone two different ways. Like my daughter could have had really broad shoulders,
Fuck you, Frank.
but she doesn't. But luckily she has my wife's features, which
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about that because a pretty lady I do not make.
I'm
There's
not.
pictures of me in dresses. It's just not the way to go.
I've seen those pictures.
Yeah.
Those were nice.
Yes, it's still hanging at the ceiling.
Is it really? That's
So
hilarious.
before I quit a job, I stapled pictures of me in a dress on the ceiling of said job. So above the boss's desk, so when that boss looked up out of frustration, just saw me in a dress.
and said, "Fuck Frank."
Yeah, they left it up there though.
I mean, it's a piece of the store.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's fucking history.
And then we were talking about pranks that we did today,
Yeah.
and I had done a prank where a friend of ours had to really go take a shit because he decided to like just eat Panda Express. And
Is this the one? Is this the one where you hid the toilet paper?
I hid the toilet paper,
I love this
and
one.
I left gloves where the toilet paper goes, where the rolls are.
Do you want to play
and
again?
I cut the tips off the gloves, and I put a picture of Jigsaw from Saw, and I wrote on there, "Do you want to play a game?" And then I left while he was in the midst of his shit, and he didn't realize it because he was like in a hurry to shit. Because I stayed in the bathroom until he was like, "I gotta go, man, I gotta go." And I was like, "How bad?" I was like, "I'm washing my hands." Like, la 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 la. I'm washing my hands. And he was just, "Hurry the fuck up, man! I gotta go bathroom." I'm like, "1 more minute."
While you're fucking with there cutting the gloves with scissors, you're just sitting on the toilet like, I'm gonna fucking fuck this guy up. That's how you should have quit. That would have been
That would have been great.
that would have been
And that's how I left for the day.
I remember that phone call because
Yeah.
I got a phone call
Because he was
later
pissed.
after all
I
that.
got a Facebook mess. Like he tagged me in Facebook and was just like, "Fuck you."
I remember that phone call because he called me to tell me, do you know what this asshole Frank did? And this was when me and you first, like, we worked a couple of shifts together.
Yeah, we didn't quite know each other.
We didn't really know each other. And I was like, what happened? And he was like, this son of a bitch took every piece of toilet paper and hid it in the safe room. And I was like, what? And the best part about it was the bathroom was on the opposite end of the store from the safe room.
Yeah. And
So
I put everything in a time side.
which was like 10 or 15 minutes. And he was like, I had to fucking wait for toilet paper and I had shit in my ass. And I had to I was like, I kind of pulled my pants up and squeezed my ass cheeks. And I was like, whoa, what? And he was like, fuck Frank. I was like, I hope you never work with that son of a bitch. And I was like, and I'm laughing, like I'm in tears. And all I remember from that was, I fucking love this guy.
So, like, I'm sitting there, like, pretending to wash my hands. And then he's like, come on, man, really? He's, like, banging on the door. And I was just like, all right, I'm coming out. Just one more minute. And I kept doing that. And then all of a sudden, I just walk out. He's like, bro. And then he just, like, slams the door. You can hear him just undo his pants, sit down, and just the massive shit that he took. You could hear it. And I was like, all right, man. Well, I'm leaving for the day. And he was just like, wait.
He's like, well, I'm taking a shit.
And he was like, don't go. There's no one on the floor. I'm like, no, there's somebody on there. Don't worry about it. And
There's nobody on the floor. There was customers on the floor.
he's like, don't worry about it. And he was just like, and then I just get in my car. I barely make it out of the parking lot. Where the fuck is the toilet paper? And I just wrote back, play the game.
I'll tell you.
And I muted him at that point. He texted and called, and I had him silenced.
It was one of the greatest phone calls I ever got, because he called me after the aftermath and was like,
I don't even know. Like, that's the first I've heard how he got through it, because I had never asked.
he fucking just did. He was like, I had to squeeze my butt cheeks and I had to pull my pants up and I had to tell customers, hold on. And I was answering customer questions. I had shit in my ass. And I was like, what? Talk about what? What happened? And he went through the whole story. He fucking took a picture of Jigsaw, Nino. There's a picture of Jigsaw on my fucking toilet paper roll. And it said, do you want to play a game? I had to use the fucking gloves. And then I realized this stupid son of a bitch cut the tips off of them. I over here look like I'm a fucking biker. And I was like, I'm at home fucking crying. Like, I'm just like, what? And he's just like, fuck this guy. Fuck Frank. I hope you never work with him. Fuck him. Fuck his whole family. Fuck everything about it. I'm gonna fire him. I swear to God. I was like, you can't fire him because you took a fucking 30-minute shit. And I was like, after you fucking devoured Panda Express, nobody told you to get 2 meals.
This motherfucker ate Panda Express.
I was like, nobody fucking told you to do this. And he's like, fuck that guy. And I was like, for a solid week, I sent him, I don't know if you were there for that, but
No, because it was right before I went on vacation.
We sent him, as a practical joke, this was back when you worked with your old boss, I told her the story. We sent him toilet paper every day for a week straight, and all we got was, fuck you guys.
No, I did that. That was the last shift I had before I went on vacation. I went to Indiana. Afterwards.
Yeah, I remember you were just gone.
Bye.
I wanted to talk to you about it. I was like, you're a fucking hero.
Like,
and then
where did Frank go? He just disappeared for 2 weeks.
I genuinely thought he fired you for like 3 days. I was like, dude, he really got fired. I was like, you really fired a dude for for
an amazing prank?
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's fucking elaborate. That's hilarious. I was like, you dream of those opportunities.
How long it took me to hide every piece of toilet paper? We had so much reserve.
Oh, dude.
I had to like lie and be like, oh, I'm just bringing this inventory over to the inventory room, and it's just covered in toilet paper.
Just boxes of fucking toilet paper you shoved in the safe.
I took all the phones.
Fucking legendary, dude. I was crying. Mm-hmm. The sheer pain and just torture that this man was like, he was going through eternal suffering. And it was just hilarious because all I had in my head was, I've seen the do you want to play a game Jigsaw memes, but like I saw it with like duct tape, and I thought that's what you did.
That motherfucker never took a shit near me again. Like,
he has not, to this day, because he's a really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
To this day, you are the sole reason he does not take public shits anymore.
Well, good. I did the world a favor.
A flavor.
Flavor. flavor of love.
Oh God.
But no, he after that, like that was the last time I think he ever took a shit in the store with me in it.
Dude, you are literally the sole reason. I swear to you, you are the sole reason why a grown man has said, I'm never taking a public shit ever again.
I am so happy about that.
And to this day, it's been years. And I asked him, like, he tells me, like, oh, we gotta leave. I gotta go take a shit. I'm like, dude, like, just go take a shit in the bathroom.
We're right here.
And he's just like, no, I can't. Can you just take me home real quick?
Fucking flashbacks in the bathroom.
I'm just like,
Okay.
I'm like, dude, fucking hilarious. Your practical jokes are, you just fall into these perfect opportunities, and it's amazing.
I take them every time.
Yeah.
I
can't wait.
sat there today and just threw rubber bands at somebody.
And that's 8 hours of Frank's day.
7.5. Anyway, so this concludes our episode for today.
Oh yeah. This is guys, episode 2 of season 2.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing this stuff. We're not gonna stop anymore.
Absolutely.
It didn't,
We're at least gonna get to episode 7. That's episode 7, and then maybe we take 9 months off. We'll see.
Yeah, we could go anyway.
But guys, again, honestly, just all jokes aside, all bullshit aside, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to listen to me and Frank. We genuinely appreciate all the listeners that we had from our episode 1 for season 2. Mm-hmm. That was actually pretty huge.
A lot of feedback, so it was nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. Just to maintain that listenership. Obviously, we know some of you guys fell off because we fell off, but we're back at it. And we're excited to have you guys back to listening to our bullshit.
Yeah, man. It's exciting. So, stay sexy, beautiful bitches.
Stay safe.
Two dads, one mic.
Me now.
Frank.
Work.
Play.
Grill.
Sex.
Drink.
More drinking.
More sex.
Whiskey.
Beer.
Play some more.
Cigarettes.
We have children.
I jerk off. Bloopers.
We can't even use it. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains.
Rains. I can't feel my touch when I'm with you.
But I love it.
But I love it.
But I love it. So, yeah. Midget wrestling.
Fantastic.
That was the weirdest fucking thing.
I'm so glad you decided to go with me.
I never thought I would see... There it is. I never thought I would see a midget give you the stinky pinky.
So, a midget did jump on me.
A midget jumped on him and humped his belly button. That's what happened.
Was it... Well, the worst part about it is like, so he was from Honolulu, Hawaii. And like, as soon as...
you got some information before he fucked you.
Yeah. As soon as, like, when he got announced and everything, the first thing I said, I texted in the group chat, I was like, if any of you fuckers tell me that he's my cousin, I will fucking kill you.
He wasn't your cousin, he was your right leg.
That boy
that your fucking foot, like, your whole left leg, or right one, you pick one. Whichever one you want to pick.
Yeah.
Weighs as much as that little band.
Yeah.
But seriously, are you pregnant now?
Did I gain weight from the last time we did this?
No, but he gave you a nice reaming.
Yeah.
Do you feel different?
Can you get pregnant standing up? I feel like there's a gravity thing.
Says the amateur.
Well, we do have the kid.
Let's start calling you Daniel Son. Because I'm Miyagi.
Oh, God. It was weird because, like, after I put him down, which sounds so weird to say, that I put this grown little man down, he was like, all right, thanks, bro. And then just walked away. It was like
That's the first time he's come in a long time.
it was like he put money on the dresser and just like walked out. It was like, all right, cool, thanks.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Yeah.
I was just like, bruh.
You know that makes him Richard Gere in this scenario.
Pretty woman. Walking down the street.
Pretty woman.
I was ready for you to add to that.
Nope.
Thank you.
Yep.
Besides from my
It can't be true. No one can look as good as you. All right, that's it.
fuck you.
Mercy.
And besides my my hit it and quit it apparently.
I mean, yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I'm glad. I'm really glad that you we last minute got
Put
called.
videos. We're gonna put videos on our Facebook page, I think,
I still have.
and Instagram.
I have a good amount of videos, and it was.
I have 2 that were worthwhile.
Really?
Yeah, it's because I made a friend who was super tall stand there with my phone because I couldn't see over everybody. And
Yeah.
like, I'm sure if it was a real wrestling match, I'd see them. But like, they were on the ropes, and I still couldn't see them. I was like, damn it, I'm either really short, but no, I can't be really short because I'm a giant next to that guy.
It was just the funniest thing about it was like so where I was standing.
You were up front.
I was up front. Like,
And
I was ringside.
It wasn't that like I didn't get a seat next to him. I couldn't make it through the crowd.
It was surprisingly
They were
packed.
packed, and like you would think like COVID restrictions and what have
Nope,
you.
we said
They were breathing on each other. I had someone spit on me.
I had one girl.
Not like in a good way either. Like in like I guess they laughed at something.
Yeah.
Probably the midget fight. I don't know. I couldn't see it.
Oh yeah.
But they were all I felt was just like wetness, and I looked back and she was like, "I am so sorry," and I was just like, "I don't even care."
That's not the first time.
I don't care.
No, like fucking the group I was with, because like I was basically like ringside. I was like in it. I was
You were
next,
there.
I was
You were in the way.
I was
basically.
I was next to the announcer. Like me and the
Yeah.
announcer were like talking shit. It was pretty fun. I bought him a beer afterwards. Like
Nice.
after everything, I was just like, dude, here. Yeah, he was real cool. My brother was a guest referee last year.
Oh, I thought he was there this time.
I mean, I couldn't tell if he was like
He's smaller than you, right?
100%.
Well, he looked like it.
Yeah, I'm 6. Yeah,
He's the other Hawaiian.
he's
Wait, is he the Hawaiian?
fuck you, man.
Oh,
If
I
you
didn't realize Hawaii was so much like Alabama.
Well, considering we're right next to Kansas.
Oh, fuck you. I can't believe you went that route. And then everyone's out going like, wait a minute. Pulling up their fucking maps.
Go ahead, Frank. Let them know.
The reason that joke is funny is because when he and I worked together,
We've made this joke also like 6 times in all of our podcasts.
I don't care.
And it's and we just don't.
I don't
bring it
listen
up.
to a single one of our podcasts. So I don't
I've
know.
listened to a couple. I've done the playback.
I won't listen. I wait for listener number 4 to be like, that was funny.
Listener number 4 from episode 1 is still killing it.
She still,
Is the reason why we're back.
yeah. I even got today was it today? No, it was the other day where I was like, I was just sitting there and I hear my phone go off and it's like, where's the next episode? And I'm like, all right, listener number 4, I got you.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. But
The island of Kansas.
so this idiot, we're sitting there with customers. We worked retail and whatever, stupid, and these customers, these old fogies, were just like standing there and they're like,
Fogey?
fogies. That's the only way to
Jesus.
describe them.
God,
And they were like, oh yeah, we're from Kansas. And Mino over here, his Polynesian everything, looks over and goes, me too. And oh yeah, that's good to have on a podcast.
sorry.
Way to go. Oh, let's interrupt. Hold on, guys. Let's all wait for Mino to answer his text.
My bad.
Oh,
dude.
it's like, well, you good?
It's gone.
Yeah?
It's gone.
Is it muted?
It's muted.
I mean, the
100%.
phone's still there.
I can't like mute it, disappear. Like
I'm just saying.
it's gone. It's good.
Uh-huh.
We're here. I'm right here with you, buddy.
Yeah, you're here with me.
Frank, you know my life. Don't do this to me.
You're here with me, okay? What, did they just text you to let you know that they made it home okay?
Fuck you.
Oh my god, I made it.
She got her life together.
Yeah, in that week. A week ago, she wasn't sure. She was so fucking lost in translation over there.
Directions are hard.
What do I do with the stop sign? Oh, do I potter?
If you're listening to this, I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Please continue.
Anyway, this fucker over here goes, oh yeah, I'm from Kansas, blah, 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 blah. And I look at him and I go, oh really? I didn't know about that. What part of Kansas are you from? And he was like, he repeats the name that the freaking old people are from. And they were like,
There's no way.
there's no way. Okay, there's like 10 of us and we're all related.
We would have seen one of you.
Yeah, you were passing through maybe. Like, the strangers don't last long here.
The best part is working with you because like it became like a running joke because I did that with so many customers.
Yeah.
Where like wherever they're from, I just miraculously happened to be around in that area for some small like part of my life.
Were you though?
No, God no.
No.
But it was funny.
You
though.
were. Like, he would, like, just walk up and be like, oh, yeah, I've been to Walla Walla, Washington before.
It got even better when you started asking me questions and I was Googling it.
I would ask you questions to places I've been. Oh, yeah, so what part of Marsh Fields were you in? You know, like, the really busy part. I'm like, really? Because it's a rural town.
Where you...
What busy part is in Marsh Fields? Well, the Popeyes chicken? No.
Oh god, it was such a great time, especially when I was like Googling shit in front of the customers, and then like just last.
You would like throw statistics out.
I'm like just
Yeah,
tourists.
I know that town. There's a population of like 2,567, right? That's according to the last census. But
I would look just like the tourist facts.
just so stupid. And they all would know. They're like, this fucking idiot.
All of them would.
And they
know.
look at me and they're like, what part are you from? I'm like, I'm from fucking Florida. Like,
Yeah.
I grew up on the beach.
The funny thing about it is like there are some customers who like played along, and then there was like those really like.
Those are those who are like, I don't appreciate this.
Yeah, there were some customers just like, okay, you can fucking stop now. And I was like,
I met my wife and everything in that town, and that was beautiful, and that's all I have is good memories. You were trying to sully it with your misinformation.
my wife, my cousin, my sister, my mom are the same person. You shut your whore mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
We never met anybody from Alabama.
no.
My cousin lives in Alabama. I rag on her every day.
I remember.
She plays like she has her PS2, I think, and I was like, oh, that's just come out there.
Roll time.
Oh yeah, that just make it there.
Oh man.
We're on PS5 here in the real world.
What was it? Oh man, I remember you were telling me about her. Like she was cooking something.
And it was good.
Oh man, and it's just like, I don't know. It's funny the way that you just make fun, like you are with your family, like how you poke fun.
I poke fun at everybody though.
Yeah, but like you, it doesn't matter if it's family, friends. Like you're equally just like a perfect opportunist. Like when it just comes to it, it's crazy.
No, I've had some instances lately that I can't get into, but it's
A little too much.
work related. So I like my job.
Poking the wrong bear.
I don't want that bear to be listening.
Oh god. Rawr.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, midget wrestling, great time.
Oh my god, it was amazing. Basically, what we get out of midgets are real. What were my takeaways? It was that.
Actually,
Turns out you can get laid standing up. You just have to make sure that Mino's there with his arms up, confused, and you take full advantage.
it wasn't even like he jumped on me for a second.
No, that was a while.
He latched
I
on.
wanted,
It was
it was enough time for me to pull out my phone.
it was like a sloth on a tree. Like he just hung there, and was just like.
Yeah, he was air humping you, man.
Yeah,
All about it.
No, I know. Like
It
I
was
get
just
it,
like-
and it was weird because like the people around me. So like
It was super.
it was funny. It was a great time. But like the people
great.
around me after like the dude left, he was like, "All right, thanks, bro." Just like left. And, like the people around me were like high-fiving me and like,
They're like, oh, someone got lucky tonight.
yeah, and I'm like, my belly button's itchy.
Yeah. I'm never gonna wash this off.
Oh god,
It was a bad day to wear a tank top.
I think we should do it because they're coming back in a couple of months.
What, wearing tank tops?
Micro wrestling. They're not.
Yeah, it's micro wrestling.
It's
Please
not midget.
be PC in this show.
It's not midget wrestling. It's micro
Bro,
wrestling.
Who gets offended by it?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Especially with us. I mean, anybody who actually knows us knows. So
I think like they missed an opportunity to reenact the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah.
You know, I think they should have done the yellow brick road all the way to the ring, and then like the announcer could have been like a face, like a hologram, or like in the smoke. He would
You just hold 9.
the great and powerful Oz, introduce him as such.
You don't think they already do that though?
No, because we didn't see it.
I mean, well, because it wasn't like, we got tickets to go see like micro wrestling Lollipop Guild. We got tickets to micro wrestling federation.
Although I was talking to my dad about it, and he was laughing. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I saw midget wrestling down in Costa Rica," and I was like, "That's a fucking place to see it." And he's like, "Yeah, it was hilarious."
I don't think that was sanctioned. Yeah. I think that was just
because like you called me and you're like, "Can I? If I bought us tickets to go somewhere, would you go?" And I was just like, "I'm not seeing a donkey show me no." I'm like,
I'll get you one of these days.
No.
It was just the funny thing. I was just like, hey, what are you doing on Monday? Especially on a freaking Monday, too.
Yeah, right. Were they not expecting people to show? Like,
dude, it was like because
they definitely were not prepared for that many people.
Because I remember that was like one of the first things yesterday. We were just like on a Monday, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, probably working. And I was like, yeah, but like after at like 9 o'clock, and you're old as fuck, and you're like, I don't know, probably asleep, and I'm like. Yeah.
Even my wife was trying to call me and was just like, I couldn't get a hold, just kept going straight to voicemail. I was like, it's because my like go night night stuff is on.
Yeah.
So like my whole ride home, my phone was technically in sleep mode, ready for me to like get into a car accident. So.
But you made it home, so.
I mean, we'll see.
But it was just so funny because like, I remember I asked you and I was just like, so midget wrestling? And you were like...
Yeah, after I told you no donkey show.
And you were like, say that again? And I was like...
Midget wrestling.
It's midget wrestling. It's midgets who wrestle. Yeah. And you're like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. Let me ask my wife real quick.
Yep. Talked to her and she was like, I want to go. And I was like, yeah, I know.
Your baby was taller than those men.
She was. God damn, cars. Anyway. Yeah, she was definitely taller.
Well, they come back...
Like, they were the size of my oldest.
Yeah.
No, my middle.
Yeah, your oldest is taller than them.
Yeah.
Because they were the tallest.
They weighed more than my oldest.
Yeah, the tallest one was 4'1".
No. The one, the main one.
Oh, the Hawaiian. He was like 4'6".
No, there's the other one. The big round one. The big guy. Yeah. He was like 5. No. He was 4'9".
Was he?
Yeah.
The Hawaiian guy was the tallest one. He only came out like 4'7".
Maybe it was him.
Yeah,
but there was somebody. But there was the other guy who was like 180 pounds, but he was.
Yeah, that was a beefy little person.
That was, yeah.
That was a
motherfucker rolled away.
My favorite.
He was the butterbean of the midget wrestling affiliation.
My favorite thing about it was like they really kept in character of like, yeah,
they did all the way till they were putting shit away.
He's from the redneck city of Alabama. Then you had like the guy who was from
Alabama's a state, buddy.
You know what I mean.
I know.
You don't know.
You know.
Thank you for the clarification. But then there was like the guy from Boston,
yeah,
who had the whole accent and everything, but it was a little bit of an accent because he's a little bit of a person.
Oh, that was great. I loved it.
That was fun, man. I'm glad we did it. They're coming back in May.
Yeah, you said that like 3 minutes ago.
And we're doing it.
Okay.
We're doing the guest referees.
I want to. I'll do that.
I will 100%.
Only if they introduce us based on the podcast.
That would be great.
Yes. But on that note, here's our sponsor.
Woo! Hey guys, Frank and Mino here. Just want to take a second to talk about the amazing Anchor app.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast.
It's a free tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer.
And Anchor will distribute your podcast to multiple different streaming services such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more.
The best part about it is you can even get paid on your podcast without having a minimum listenership. As long as one person listens to it, you did it.
Now download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to start your own podcast journey.
Don't forget, that's Anchor on the App Store or anchor.fm on your browser.
Now back to the podcast. So, midget wrestling, that was beautiful.
Fantastic.
Turns out you got into astronomy within the last week, so that was cool.
Oh my god, dude. All right, listen. Like I've posted it so much. Where like, don't get me wrong. I think the actual like, I don't want to say science. I feel like that's the wrong word.
No,
for it.
it's astronomy.
But
That's the word.
I know, but
That's
I'm
the
just like
literal.
I'm trying to like.
It's the study of stars.
I'm trying to word it, but like, I think the actual like science behind it. I think it's like really cool the way it's like broken down. What I can't fucking stand is like people who use their astronomy sign, like their horoscope sign, as like justifications for their personalities.
Yeah.
Like, you're not an asshole because you're like a Taurus. You're an asshole because
you're a
just
Scorpio.
because-
Piece of shit. Sorry, no, I'm just fucking with you.
No, I know. I was like, no, because you're just a shitty person.
Yeah.
Like, I literally. So okay, here we go. You're gonna fucking love this one. On a date. Well, first date questions. You know, like one of the.
Fucker.
We got to like question number 4 before it was like thrown at me, where it was just like, because
So wait, hold on.
yeah.
When you go on dates,
Yep.
is it like pluck and playing Jeopardy? Like,
Well, listen, like so now.
who is Alexander Hamilton?
Speaking of which, love that. No, so like whenever I go on like a first date or something like that, like
I mean, there's the 3 main questions. Who are you?
that's usually
How are you doing?
Yeah,
What's your name?
that's usually taken care of
Not in order.
beforehand, before like we actually meet in
I
person.
mean, unless it's a blind date.
Never again.
No, they can't make it home.
So like I was on this date, and you know, a couple questions in, I'm like, you know, like we got past like the important stuff. Yeah, she was like, "Are you a vegan?" I was like, "Fuck no," and she's like, "Okay, cool." I was, you know, like we got into like some of the basics, like, "Oh, you know, tell me more about yourself." So I told her, I was like, "You know, I'm a dad. You know, I'm a dad. You know, I work full time. I like to do this. I like to work out. I like to read. I like to drink. Blah blah blah." You know, like, you know, and that's where the follow up questions come in. Like, "Oh, what do you drink? What do you do for work? Blah 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 blah." Fucking couple minutes in, before we even ordered our food and shit, just what's your sign? And I was like, well, I mean, if you must know,
Today is its stop sign. Tomorrow is yield. Oddly enough, there is a slow children walking sign.
you're never gonna let this go, are you?
Nope, never.
So like, she asked me, and I was just like, well, you know, if you really want to know, I'm a Virgo. And she goes, "Ooh, you're an Earth sign," and I'm like, God, and
Wait,
she's,
are you a Virgo?
yeah, September
September what?
10.
Oh, I'm a Virgo.
Yeah,
That's all I know about it.
yeah,
That's it. I only know that because I only know that because my wife insisted on finding out so that she can tell me all my characteristics are
Yep.
based
and
on
why you are the way you are.
Yeah, not that she's crazy like that, but like she just thought it was funny. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like,
But like, you know, like there's those people, like the one you dated apparently, that were like, well, that tattoo means that, you know, you need the attention.
Yep.
And because you need that attention, that means you must be this.
I'm getting PTSD.
And I'm just like staring at you going like, no, I'm this way because
My dad didn't hug me.
mom smoked while during pregnancy.
That
I don't
too.
know. I mean, it could be anything. Like,
So, God, I just got flashbacks. And that's the thing too, is just like, so we're talking and everything, and I'm just like, well, I'm a Virgo, and she's like, oh, so that means, oh, you're kind of reserved, you like to get things done by yourself, you blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, you read my resume before. And she's like, oh, well, it's just, like, well, I'm an Aquarius and I'm a water sign, and usually water and earth signs kind of don't work well together. I'm like, well, yeah, when you add water to earth, it usually creates mud. And she's like, sarcastic, just like the sun Virgo. And I'm like, oh my
fuck
God.
me, your Venus is in retrograde, you cunt.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I
No,
was like,
I would, so like, if that's what she, so she's dumb, because my wife is the Aquarius. She's
Yeah.
February.
yeah.
So, we get along just fucking fine.
It was just,
No, it's because you're a dumb cunt. You're stupid, and I don't like you right now. I don't even like who she is. I prefer the one who can't make it home without you.
I mean, we're not. So listen, obviously I'm not dating her. Like, we went on a couple of dates, but like, it was just funny how like, and the more I talked about this, right, the more I, like, in my circle of friends have realized that like, this is a common thing. I didn't realize that like, your horoscope sign is like so closely like determined by like whether or not like the compatibility is automatically there. And I'm like, but how do you even know unless you talk to the person? Like, one of my good friends, she's really into the whole astrology thing. Like, and like it's funny because like I've seen her on like Tinder, on like social media, like dating apps, and she's like, ugh, he's a Taurus, and I'm like, but you don't know if like you guys like each other.
But you're on Tinder anyway. So
that's what I mean.
You
Like,
want a one night stand?
and
You
I'm
might as well
just-
be a Taurus.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, you're not are you looking to marry somebody? And she's like, well,
what sign is she?
Pisces.
Well, they're always looking to marry somebody. Don't you know that?
Stop it. But like, it's just funny because like the reason why like I like it is because like the way it's really broken down is actually very interesting, because there's actually some like real good like there's some real good science behind it, and I think it's really cool like when you do the full breakdown. I just hate when there's a justification for like, this is why you are the way you are because of your sign. Like, don't hide behind your sign. Like, I've had some people throw a full fucking fit where they're just like, I'm like, why are you so upset right now? It's just like, oh, it's just a Scorpio thing. And I'm like, no, it's not. You're just being a bitch right now. Like, and it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's weird because like now the fact I've talked about it so much when I'm dating, it's something I've paid attention to, but like, I don't
No, I won't lie. Like, my wife will throw something at me and be like, "This is what Virgos do," and I'm like,
yeah,
That's
sounds
me.
like, yeah, that sounds
"That's
like me.
That's not wrong."
Yeah.
But like, what are the chances they got that right? How many synonyms are there for like sarcastic? You just
Yeah.
gotta find the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the thing is too, like,
Because I look at a couple of them and I'm like, I'm not that.
yeah, that's
like-
that's the thing too. Like, that's where I'm like iffy about a lot of these and like how I feel, because like there's so many times where I'm like, I'll read one and I'm like, dude, that is not even close to me.
No.
And then like I read some and I'm
I
like,
don't
that's
love
pretty
to-
fucking on point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't want to. I'm good.
But like, it's funny because like I look at like the people in my life and I look at like my close friends, like me and you.
Yeah.
Virgos, apparently we're never supposed to date, but like we're best of fucking friends or something. And I laugh because I'm like, I would date Frank. Like, I was just, if push came to shove and he needed like a visa or something, I would 100% marry him.
It's a fucking poor choice of words, by the way. Gotta work on your phrasing.
What do you mean?
Push came to the shove. I would date Frank if push came to shove.
I mean, literally.
Literally.
I mean, listen, if you needed anything like real Chuck and Larry situation, I would right there for you, buddy.
We didn't bang in Chuck and Larry.
I mean, I didn't say I would bang you. I just said
that's true.
I'd hold it down for you.
And if I were gay, we would tear down the walls. But I'm not gay, so won't you stop cupping my hand.
All I heard was balls. I don't know, man. It makes me laugh all the time. And like now, again, I'm dating, and it's just like it's something I pay attention to. But I have to, like, I still have to have the conversation with you. I have to know, because like I want to break that stigma and stereotype of it, where it's just like, oh, you guys, I'm surprised you guys get along. And I'm like, yes, we get along because I know them. Like I talk to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I just I see it so much and it bothers me, especially because like these young kids, this generation, everything. Like,
You are this generation.
I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Because like I just don't associate it with it.
Yeah.
But then again, it's
Wait
also,
till you start getting grays,
I
like
do.
I have, and you're
oh,
gonna be
they're
like,
not okay. You have fucking gray. I have grays now, but you
know,
have
I'm
fucking
like salt and peppered everywhere now.
yeah. You got fucking grays.
It's gone downhill.
Wow, you're aging.
Yeah.
You're gonna go through your Clooney years soon.
Oh God, I need a Floby.
Nice. That was nice. But man, it's just it just makes me laugh, man. It's just like because I had this conversation the other day where it's just like, oh, you know, like even like the guys are doing it now, and it's weird because like
What guys? Which ones?
just in conversation,
Your alarm's going off.
just like impact because like you know.
No, they stole a car.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
When you and I work together, you know me. Like I talk to people. Like I just like I'll ask them the dumbest questions, have a full blooded conversation. Doesn't matter. But like even some like these people I talk to, like some of these guys I've talked to. I had a conversation with a guy the other day. He was just like, it was funny because I was doing his transfer from one phone to another, and he's like was talking about like this last date he was on. He goes, you know what? She ordered a salad as her appetizer, and it just like really irked me. And then I found out she was a Gemini, and it made so much sense. And I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Doesn't mean anything.
I was like, it's a salad.
Yeah.
I was like, it's as an appetizer.
Does she pronounce it salad or salad?
Salad? I don't fucking know. Like,
Do you remember the guy that I had who was talking about his rare earth metals?
Yes.
And I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like,
So, yeah, and he was just like, do you ever look into rare earth metals? And I'm just like, no, man.
nope.
Can't say I ever have. And he's, well, I mean, there's so much you could do with these rare earth metals that you don't even know. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, because I haven't looked into it. And, and he was like, I mean, like, they can solve this energy crisis. We can go time travel, space travel, the Space Force, all running on these rare earth metals. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. And he looks at me and then with a straight face goes, you know, like things like Star Wars have it all wrong. All wrong. And I'm just like, oh, yeah. And we're just standing there and I'm just having this conversation. Like, I let, like, people pass me. I'm like, I want to know where this is going to go. What's going to happen? And he goes, yeah, all wrong. Star Wars has it 100% wrong. And I looked at him, straight face, and I said, well, that's because it was in a galaxy far, far away and a long, long time ago. And he looked at me. He was like, "Is my phone transferred?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, man, it's been done."
It's been done for the last hour, bro. What a fucking perfect response, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things I love and appreciate about you so much. It's like you will let somebody talk.
Forever.
And you will just fester and manifest and just marinate the perfect response that just capitalizes the whole conversation.
That's it. Yeah, he left. He was pissed off. He gave me a bad review and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you're such a Virgo.
He didn't know about his rare earth metals. Fuck off with your bullshit.
Oh man, I forgot to tell you the other day. I had a Google review by this guy who
Yeah, like a guy or like
it was a guy
a
guy who was a little into me.
Oh,
I didn't realize he was into me until like halfway in.
some Brokeback Mountain stuff happening over there.
No, listen, again, you know me. If there's anything that I would hope that anybody can say about working with me when it comes to like retail or just customer people in general is like I'm very thorough when it comes to like customer service. I really want to like make the customer happy and just like I want them.
That explains the hand jobs.
You got to do what you got to do. I'm not a manager for no reason. But like, I didn't realize. Gotta work your way up to the top.
You did work it. You did.
Gotta do what you
I
gotta
remember you when you got that job. I was like, why aren't you sitting?
do. I can't. Why do you have that pillow? Don't worry about it.
It's a donut. It's a donut. Does everyone else's prostate hurt? Because my prostate really, really hurts right now. Oh, do you think I need to see a doctor?
Did you guys have to go through that weird drug test? What drug test? Oh. Okay.
No.
But I didn't realize that halfway into our interaction, he was like making a move. He called me a bear. He said at one point, he was just like, "You look very burly," and I thought he was trying to say I was sturdy, like I could take a punch
did
kind
he
of
say
thing.
burly?
He said burly.
Yeah, burly's never taken a sturdy.
I didn't know how to take it, so I just laughed. And then like it was funny because like he laughed. He was like, "Oh, hey, thanks for everything, whatever." And then the Google review was that that I was the best thing to happen since sliced bread.
Nice.
And I was like,
Well, I don't know. Have you ever put Spam on bread?
love
Pretty
it.
amazing.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I've never had it.
So good. I gotta make it for you one of these days.
But I do remember like when Fuzzy Tacos opened next to us,
Ooh.
and back in the day, and
Back in the day.
this couple, and they were amazing. I mean, they were just
Yeah.
amazing, both of them. But he looks and he's talking to his partner, and they were talking about Fuzzy Tacos,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, I don't know if I ever go to a place named Fuzzy Taco. Maybe a burly burrito." And I was like, "I love both of you. Let's be best friends forever. Please dress me."
Oh man.
So,
It's
yeah.
I don't know, man. It was just funny. I thought I laughed. And then I come to find out that he was a cancer, and it will never work out between us.
Oh, yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
That solves everything right there.
Yep. That's part of my repertoire now. First date questions. I don't even ask you for your name. I don't care.
Yeah.
What's your
sign? Don't know.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. My sign? Aviva la vida.
Oh no.
On that note, we appreciate you guys listening.
Oh god.
Thank you for being a part of this and being a part of our little social experiment. It all started because we were really bored during quarantine. So this is great.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Definitely tune in. Let us know what your sign is.
Yes, please. And please, please, please. I'm going to start, we need to post this on our Facebook, but we're going to start putting it so you guys can leave us voice messages.
Yeah.
And we can play them on our podcast.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Stay sexy, you beautiful bitches.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Jesus Christ, Frank. Hurry up.
I know.
Sign out.
I'm trying.
Fuck.
What's your favorite song? Too late.
Something like that. I don't know.
Fuck knows anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to Two Dads, One Mic.
What's going on, guys? Frank and me now.
But seriously, what's your sign? Fuck you.
It's a good thing I'm sitting down because I can't stand you. Piece of shit. What's horrible was I had so many fucking thoughts in my head when you asked me what's your sign? I was gonna be like sexy. Then you're gonna be like, we're not doing that. And I was gonna be like, all right, do it again. What's your sign? Like cute as fuck. I was just gonna go through a whole list to piss you off. One of them was gonna be like, what's your sign? Whatever a fucking tank top is in. And you're like, I had all these responses. I was like, I'm gonna fucking get them. Nope. Got me fucking fucked up.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Welcome to Two Dads, One Mic.
Oh, fuck. They got all that, didn't they?
Yep, every single bit of it.
What a fucking intro, dude. Just me going on a tandem. I'm just like, dude, I was gonna fucking kill it.
Oh wait, no, I took it away from you, little bitch. I told you last episode. I am Miyagi.
It was. I'm telling you, it was the only one because I know how you do it. Like even from like when we first did the first episode, when you were we were in the back room of our stupid job.
Oh, for the trailer.
Yeah, for the trailer, and you just fucking me and you were going back and forth. We had no idea what to like even talk about. We had no idea what to even say, and you just hit record. And I was in middle sentence of just like, dude, what should we even talk about? And then I looked down. I'm like, did you just hit record? You're like, yeah. I'm like, fuck. I think that's like the synopsis of like our.
I mean, every episode is you not really knowing when I'm going to hit the button.
It's because like
that's why. I mean, if you look at our library of like things that we're never going to show you guys, well, we might. I don't know. Who knows?
We might have a blooper episode.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Those are awful.
They're just constantly just me hitting buttons and then him just going off on shit and be like, I don't like that.
It's just like, what the fuck? It's literally for like me. I'll just go on like Frank will just fucking let me spit fire talk for like 3-4 minutes, and then Frank halfway through is just like,
nah,
I'm not feeling it, and just stop. And you hear me go, what the fuck? Oh god.
Oh, do you think that was good material? Well, it wasn't.
It's just there's just like 9 bloopers of that, and it's so funny because it's so genuine. Where I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? And you're like, yeah, I wasn't feeling it. And I'm just like,
good.
what the? You know what I am excited.
Like, I don't even know how to do an intro because I've been doing those like cold intros.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how to like edit this one because I think it's perfect. So I think I'm just gonna edit it until I say "fuck you" and you just break down laughing, and then it'll continue the next episode.
I think it works.
But I mean, I'm just gonna keep it the way it is and just not actually do a cold intro for this one.
I don't think we need like a cold intro. I think it works the way that you and I just.
I mean, we have. I think then putting the way I did it last time.
Yeah.
And we have so many like just sitting there in our library because they're just what we do to give you guys an idea of what the
behind the scenes audio playback here. Of what we do in Frank's garage.
You got the gist of where I just hit the start button and don't tell them. But there's the other part where but there's the other part where we actually know that we're testing out the equipment.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there just singing into the mic, being stupid, you know.
We're doing testing,
and like
testing.
Yeah. And it's all it is. But it's, you have some where like Mino is well aware that we are testing the equipment.
Yep.
This is what we should be doing, and then I save it and I put it on. Mino has not known at all what the cold intro is going to be until he listens.
Never.
So,
I never know.
So, and then finally, like at 2 a.m, I get a text, be like, "I can't believe you fucking put that there."
my favorite one. So one of my favorite intros from the ones that we've done is when you did like I forgot what was like that weird drum background. And it was me and you going back and
just
forth,
spitfiring back and forth, and you just kept repeating shit.
Yeah, you were just like, "We have kids, we grill, we cook." And then he was like, I think you said like, "We have kids." I was like, "I jerk off." And you're like, "After that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't know. I panicked. Because me and you just started laughing and you cut it there. But then Frank continued to like press like, turn back on immediately. And where I'm like freaking out, I'm like, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, I was going to say masturbate, but I thought that was too much. And you're like, and jerk off was fine. And I'm like, it's not as bad.
It is.
It could have been like jerk chicken. You're like, no, it's not even close.
Not even. It's 2 words that mean the same as one.
Oh man, it was so good.
Do women jerk off? Is it technically jerking off? Or is it just jerking off when Caitlyn Jenner does it?
Ooh. I'm gonna think about that on the way home.
Right?
Man, that's a...
Conversely.
Because like...
Why are boxing rings square and pizza comes in a square box?
Is water wet?
No.
Thank you.
Water is not wet.
Thank you. Listen, okay. So I had this back and forth argument for like a full day of like between me and this lovely lady over
another date. The last 3 episodes are gonna be about your dating history.
No,
Right
no,
now,
we're
we
good.
got one who's all about astrology, one who's a vegan and judges you for ordering anything that's not a vegan menu. You have the one who can't find her way home. You have
That's it. So far,
that's it.
I go on a lot. I go on a couple of days, man. I just like.
No, I like the way this whole like progression is like watching Gilmore Girls through. We need a bad we need a really bad song sung right before we start each song. Be like, oh, here they are again, like, and just guitar randomly.
Oh man,
Sitting in a garage drinking beer.
you just called my dating life a rom com, and it bothers me.
I never thought Gilmore Girls was a rom com.
That hurt me a little bit. I'm not gonna
Was
lie.
it?
I guess.
I didn't think it was comedy. I didn't think it was dramatic. I just thought it was annoying.
You didn't think it was funny?
Nope.
I thought that was a funny moment. I watched it.
I watched it because my wife watched it, and I was just like, "What's that? That's the guy from Supernatural?
Yeah.
Is that Walker Texas Ranger?"
No. No.
He will never beat Chuck Norris. Why would that fuck even try? The minute that they said we're gonna make a Walker reboot, and he should have been
Okay,
like,
I saw that.
I'm too pretty for this. I should be in the remake of Brokeback Mountain. Like
Aw.
he should. Speaking of which, someone sent me this the other day, so I can't take credit for it.
I'm listening.
They're remaking Brokeback Mountain with Margot Robbie and Emma Watson. It's a lesbian Brokeback Mountain.
Interesting.
And the guy sent it to me, and he goes, on one hand, I'm super upset at this whole my vagina hurts, and so we got to reboot everything with a female cast. On the other hand, hand me the lotion. And I thought that was hilarious.
Are they going to keep everything the same? Are they still going to have horses? Or is it going to be ponies? Is it
Probably horses.
Is it going to be a mountain? Or is it going to be a hill?
Those are some hills to climb. But I've actually not seen Brokeback Mountain to have an opinion.
I've never seen it.
I know of the line.
Of the what?
The line, the main line in that movie, I guess that everybody repeats. And I know Anne Hathaway shows her boobs, but I never saw it, so.
I didn't even know Anne Hathaway was in it.
Yeah, she's someone's wife.
What line?
Why can I quit you?
I do remember that. Why can't I quit you?
Why can't I quit you?
You can throw that line on anything.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it got me married. Why can't I quit you? Those are the most beautiful words ever spoken by Heath Ledger. He followed that movie with, "Want to know how I got these scars?" Like, and you're like, was it Jake Gyllenhaal?"
Oh man, one of just on a side note from that, when he did that movie, one of the funniest things.
Which one?
Dark Knight. Dark Knight.
Ah.
When he did that one, there was a picture that was shown around because there's a scene where the Joker is he's like one of the military men holding the gun and everything.
Yeah.
One of the funniest memes I've ever saw from that was there was do you remember back in like 4 or 5 years ago, a couple years ago on Facebook when like people used to like post pictures and be like, oh, repost this or share this for like good faith, good prayer.
Yeah, I
Like,
get it occasionally from an aunt.
yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
So there was one that was shared where it was Heath Ledger as the joke, playing the Joker, and he was holding like the rifle and everything, one of the military men, and it was just like, this young soldier stepped on a grenade and saved his fellow and got wounded in combat. Share.
Oh my god!
And I laughed because nobody.
Ledger.
Yeah, with his scars and everything, and I laughed because you read these comments where they're like, "Oh, bless our soldiers," blah blah blah, which bless them.
Sure.
But get it right.
Yeah, that's the Joker in the Dark Knight.
And it's
he's
just
a villain.
thousands of comments. I'm just like, oh, our soldiers go through so much, and
God damn it, Irene.
yeah. And all I wanted to do was just like, that's not a real.
That's not.
This is not a real photo.
Yeah.
This is not a real thing. But whatever. That was one of my favorites.
We see that all the time on social media, so it's like,
False information.
yeah, fake news.
Yeah, 100%.
Who knew? Fake news came from social media.
Yeah.
Turns out, don't trust your neighbor for your news source.
Crazy.
Fucking novel idea.
Social media is just the modern day term for propaganda.
I mean, yeah.
That's all it is.
So,
But I don't know. It's funny what social media has become and everything.
I mean, I still don't like it.
You still don't like it, but we're on it. We have to be on it.
We have.
But I mean, we have to because we interact with like the fans and everything, and the viewers and the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's just part of just weirdly enough, it's part of our kind of like our job, like a part-time job thing. Because like we do this, and then like
we're freelancing, by the way, guys.
yeah, I mean, it's just
but between this and like the food blog and like it's nonstop.
Yeah, and like it was funny because like you know what, like I follow like a lot of these like young entrepreneurs who are like kind of doing like the same thing with like their podcasts and they have like blogs and other things and everything. And it's just like, you know, when you really break down, it really feels like 24 hours in a day, like because you and I are both fathers, we both work full-time jobs, we both provide, we both have like 10, 12-hour days, and it's just like, and like doing this, like how many times have you and I had to like reschedule because of like, you know, like family time or like you're busy at work, I'm busy at work, and our schedules don't collide with one another and they don't correlate well, and it's just like, you're like, this is hard.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, like this actually takes a lot more effort than like just like me and you just like meeting up and like fucking doing like just talking shit, which is exactly what we're doing, but like we have to coordinate how to do this.
We have to plan our shit talking.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Which is surprising how it comes out though, because honestly, planned shit talking is not like you don't ever want to prepare for a quip.
You mean like episode 1?
2.
Oh yeah, 2. The new
2.
segment?
Yeah, fuck that thing. That's the one. So somehow our good episode disappeared off our fucking thing.
Oh, the comic book characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Wasn't listener number 4's favorite, by the way?
It wasn't, or
because she's not a comic book person.
Oh,
so it was
why.
geared towards us.
Yeah, that's
but like, our news one, I still fucking hate it.
Well, remember, like, the first part of that episode where we, like, just read off fucking, like, Google News or something was awful. But then, like, we said fuck it halfway through the episode.
And just did something different.
Well, we talked about, like, our daughters dating, because you and I both have daughters. And, like, at some point, like, are we ready? Are we mentally prepared, emotionally prepared? And we're, like, going, like, that was, like, heartfelt, where, like, me and you were, like, sharing actual perspectives and point of views from it. So it was good.
I like the fact that we've taken a turn from the... Because initially this started off as like, ooh, let's do this and like how we feel about these things.
Oh yeah,
and now it's
where
just
we
like,
actually
fuck
have like
this.
where we actually have like specific talk.
Turns
like,
out we're not
topics.
ready. We could do all that in one episode, but like
yeah, you know what it is too. It's just like we're not fake people. We're not script people at all.
Yeah, we don't even go into the shows with a plan.
No, like you and I.
If you couldn't tell already,
you and I just like going like it's just we've come to the conclusion like you and I are better just spitfiring just like the first thing off of our heads and just like letting us be us because it's like that's so much more natural. And like we've had so many comments where like people have compared like season 1 and season 2 because we have 2 episodes already into season 2 and they're like it's such a night and day difference between you guys. And it's so good. Like, it's a nice revelation, like, for us.
oh yeah,
So it works. It works out for us.
I think so. I think it's good. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
So, but on that note, we're gonna do a word from our sponsor because they're nice enough to sponsor us, and we have to pay our dues. All right.
Yep. Hey, guys. Frank and Mino here. Just want to take a second to talk about the amazing Anchor app.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast.
It's a free tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer.
And Anchor will distribute your podcast to multiple different streaming services such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more.
The best part about it is you can even get paid on your podcast without having a minimum listenership. As long as one person listens to it, you did it.
Now download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to start your own podcast journey.
Don't forget, that's Anchor on the App Store or anchor.fm on your browser.
Now back to the podcast. All right, Danielson. As he slurps his beer,
Delicious.
licks his lips. What the fuck? Turn your vibrator off, goddammit.
I put the vibe in
The
my-
last episode was your fucking ringer, and this one your vibrator's running on my table. Fuck me. You keep that where it belongs, right in a shithole.
Did I show you
God damn it.
Did I show you the picture of my buddy's bio on Tinder about the vibrator thing?
No.
Oh my god! So my buddy, I finally got my buddy. My buddy's on Tinder after a while. He's an older guy. He's around your age actually, and it was funny because like he's never done like online dating before, which I guess you can call like Tinder and all these apps.
Oh, Tinder's a fucking fast, isn't it?
I mean,
I don't know anything about them, honestly.
It can be.
Like, someone told me, like, oh, yeah, I was on Plenty of Fish. I was like, is that, like...
That's disgusting. That place is awesome.
So, like...
cesspool.
But, like, the first time I heard it, I was like, was that, like, a fishing hole? Like,
It is. Literally.
turns out, yeah.
Because that's the people that are on it. All look like sea bass.
Sea bass.
Well, it's funny because my buddy is like, and he has very like dry, dark humor, and it's kind of funny. That's why me and him get along. But it was I created the profile for him. I showed him how to do it and everything. He was like, okay, cool. And I saw him the next day, and he in his bio he put like like you're supposed to put like things like you want people to know about you, and the first line in his bio was I put the vibe in your vibrator, and I fucking lost it.
Yeah.
Because it was just perfect. Like, that's hilarious. And he put, like, I put the heave in heaven, and I put the trust and trustworthy. And I was like, this is on different ends of the spectrum right now. This is a little all over.
Spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, fuck, I don't even know what to say to that.
I laughed.
I have nothing.
It was
like,
funny.
I want to laugh, but part of me wants to, like, just find him and beat him. Like, that wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny, but you get like one of those just like cheap chuckles. So you're just like,
God damn it.
yeah. See, perfect.
I don't even know.
I don't know, man. So dating apps are weird. It's always fun.
I can't tell you. I always do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I mean,
You want a beer?
yeah.
Can I buy you a drink?
You want to smoke?
You know you got legs to go right to your ass.
Oh, God. Yikes.
That was a good one.
Wow, that was great. My dating, like, my first questions are always just like, off the rip, just like, oh, cool, like, like, where are you from? Which parent do you have the issues with? And I can work with it. I can work with either or. So it's just like, oh, my dad wasn't around. I'm like, perfect. And just like, like I have mommy issues, and I'm like, is it because she doesn't understand you? She doesn't respect you?
No, you don't want to do that. If they have mom issues,
Yeah.
first off, especially with how you date,
Hey.
that guy's a serial killer.
Hey,
What? It's true.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. They all do. Have you never seen Mindhunter?
Do tell.
Yeah, they all have fucking mom issues. Yeah, all those guys have
I'm not
mom
dating.
issues.
I'm not dating guys.
I don't know what you do, man. I saw what happened at that midget fight.
Bringing this up, huh?
No, we're good.
Okay. You're only.
But the way he was on you, I came up with a new name for that move. The double broiler.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Ugh. Oh God.
I thought about it and I was like, what would you call that?
1.5 men.
No, it's too easy. So the double broiler.
Why? Because I'm.
Well, because the top one's always smaller than the bottom.
I hate you. I hate this podcast. I hate that we do this. Oh God. That was good. I'll give you that. I'm mad at how well that worked.
No, that was beautiful.
I was waiting for the punchline, and I got it.
You got it.
Yep.
Right to the belly button.
Is it weird I got a pierced after?
This is his forever above it.
It just says mini me.
You guys were one just like in Ghost.
It's weird because I had to like get it behind him like a full like bear, just like watching its cub.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh man. Oh jeez. Listen, I don't need you to. Why is it every time, even when we don't do the podcast, it's always funny whenever like you and your wife ask me about like, so how's your dating life? And I'm just like, you guys, I feel like
She's actually vested in your dating life.
she really is.
I am not. That's the beauty of it.
When you join, you chime in
Because I like the jokes.
You chime in at the worst possible time when there's a punchline.
Yeah.
Because like I remember there's
That's
like
me.
yeah.
You know how hard it is to keep a job with that beautiful, beautiful intellect that I have? It's that Quinn wit. It's up there.
It's just.
I mean, I had it the other day where I told somebody they should go on vacation more often. It was peaceful. And they were like, I wasn't on vacation. I had eye surgery. I was like, well, it was a vacation for me.
How do you keep your job in the corporate world?
I just fake it.
Dude, oh man. Listen. It's always funny whenever I come here because like the way that your wife is to me, it's like seeing my parents home from college. Like and I just like because you feed me, you ask me about my day. Yeah, you feed me, you ask me about my day, and then your wife comes in, she's like,
oh, how's it going?
Yeah, like oh my
You're
god,
home from college.
Yeah, oh my god, tell me about what's going on. Yeah,
what's happening? Your ex still sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who's this girl?
Yeah.
Because she's on my social media and she just scrolls
Oh, that's
through
right.
it.
Because she's on social media.
Yeah.
Like I have it. There's a difference.
Yeah.
I'm not on it.
I'm on it.
I know
Your wife is on it.
I know it exists. And then, like, occasionally you'll see, like, a stupid meme.
Your wife
or
got
a
me.
quote. What was the quote the other day I posted on there? It was, like, a conversation between me and her. And I was just like, I don't know. But it was like, she's like, don't embarrass me or something like that. And I said, I put a picture of Jack Black with Thor's hammer and underwear on. Like,
Awful. It's funny because like your wife got me onto like a couple of different social media apps where like Pinterest. Your wife got me on Pinterest.
I have an account apparently. I found that out.
You do. And it's funny because like
I don't have anything posted because I don't even know what happened to it.
It's funny.
Like I never set that up.
She did for you.
She did because she wanted to reach out to somebody, I think, and she had reached out. I don't remember what happened. There was a scenario where it required me getting it because so she could reach out as me about this one thing.
It's a very specific scenario.
I don't know, but like I don't even know how it works. I don't even know you can reach out to people. Like I don't know. She might even be.
I don't know fully much about it about Pinterest. I just know like you can create like different like boards and everything of like stuff that you like or you're inspired by. It's kind of like an up-to-date social vision board, if you will. Okay. And it's just like, it's funny because like she'll always send me, because like I love the way that your wife knows how to like decorate. Like she has such a good eye for like interior design and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's like she's always, because I just moved into my new place not too long ago. So like she's always sending me like, oh, I think this would look great with this, blah, blah, blah. And like I bought a lot of the stuff she suggested. And it looks really fucking good. Yeah. Like, and I'm like, yeah, this is nice.
Just gotta make sure you decorate it the way she says to.
Yeah, 100%.
You could buy everything she says and put it in a corner.
I mean,
it didn't add anything. You need to hang it on the walls.
So that's what you do with it. Yep, got it.
Yeah,
got it. Good. But I don't know, man. It's just interesting how like everything on. It's interesting, like, how social media has, like, progressed and allowed us to, like, do so much.
Yeah.
I mean, social media has allowed us to share our thoughts with the world, bring us together so we can fucking do this for you fans who apparently...
Ingrates.
That, too.
Yeah.
Who just, like, actually enjoy this. I know I sent this to you, and this is a huge accomplishment, but we officially, Two Dads, One Mic, have officially... hit more than 750 plays.
That took a lot to say.
That did. There was a lot of periods.
That was a lot of pause.
There was a lot of commas and periods in that sentence.
Yeah,
and
it was a run-on. It was a run-on that you kept breaking up.
It was a sprint. It was a sprint sentence.
I mean, I was just like, what number is he going to say?
Well, I mean, I was trying to, like, weirdly build anticipation, but
It's just you and I.
I mean, yeah, but fuck. All right, man. Shit. All right, congratulations, guys. Like, yeah, great job. Thank you. Good job, guys. 750 fucking plus listenership.
You
Thanks
guys-
so much.
You guys rock.
You guys are fucking awesome.
Amazing.
Frank's a dick.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, seriously.
And we know like 300 or 400 is just, your mom.
No, God no.
No, she hates the show.
It, you know what's funny? It's like, so
Sorry, Mom.
my mom is like, she takes like one listen, right? She'll maybe watch.
She listened to our first 2 episodes and was like,
Yeah,
good.
she hated the news segment because she said you guys sound fake as fuck.
Yeah.
But she loved the perspective that we had for the dating thing because she was like, you guys are very genuine. And then episode 3
She was like,
supposedly
"I'm done."
was the comic book characters, and you guys are fucking stupid. And I was like, so did you not like the episode? And she's like, yeah, we're fine. I'm gonna take my subscribe back. And I was like, oh, mommy.
Oh,
But
well, fine, whatever. We didn't need you anyway. We have 604. Well, no. How many do we have?
over 750.
Over? So like 751? Or
Yeah, I think the last time I checked was like 756.
okay.
So,
So yeah.
I mean, yeah, I didn't want to say 756 plays. Over 750 is fine.
Oh, there we go.
It works.
Yeah.
And I think we should do a celebratory, maybe episode or thing when we hit 1,000. Because that's going to be coming up soon, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Our listenership is increasing a lot.
I like that, and I think we're definitely gonna do like a blooper episode. Which I don't know. I mean, like maybe I will, maybe I won't. It's just gonna be broken up in like 10 different segments of bullshit. But, like,
They're going to be like mini
or I'm gonna
episodes.
end an episode. One of our episodes was gonna end it with like, "Oh, stand by for our blooper reel," and
Nah, I think we should just drop like little like 5